70 north at the left exit and shoulder, also 70 west at Florissant Road on the right shoulder. A couple of disabled vehicles, 70 east at I-170 on the right shoulder, and a stall 44 east at Murdoch. That's got the right lane, right shoulder closed.
Sunshine in control going through our afternoon. A little windy and a little bit above average. 65 for the high. Tonight, clouds dominate, a couple of spotty showers, but not going to be much moisture around. Temperature is pretty easy. 55 for the overnight low. Friday, maybe a spot early morning shower. Otherwise, partly sunny, windy is 71 on Friday. Friday night, partly cloudy, 45. Saturday, mostly sunny, 65, but dropping temperatures during the afternoon. Saturday night, 38 for the low. Couple of snow flurries could be wandering around. Sunday, mostly sunny and cold, a little breezy, 46 on Sunday, with a widespread hard freeze Sunday night into Monday morning with temperatures in the mid-20s. From the Saliga Heating and Cooling Weather Center, I'm meteorologist Dave Murray on 104.1 FM, KMOX.
Sponsored by the Woodlands of Arnold Senior Living. Right now, sunshine at 63 downtown at the Arch. I'm Michael Calhoun, KMOX News.
The Woodlands of Arnold campus offers skilled rehab, a beautiful assisted living community, and a secure memory care to keep your loved ones safe. Check us out at rspseniorliving.com. That's rspseniorliving.com.
The Dave Glover Show is sponsored by the Michaels Flooring Outlet, the flooring experts. IGotFloored.com.
Good afternoon, St. Louis. DJ S on KMOX. Happy Thursday to you. Happy Friday Eve to you, Vic. I see you there on the stream. Wheels, what does it do to you to know that last night after my NOTA vigils, I was driving home and almost didn't make it in today because I was singing this at full voice. Yes, I can sing girl songs. To take away your respect for me?
No.
Oh, good.
Nothing wrong with singing girl songs.
Hey, right on.
I just don't know what this song is.
It's Scandal.
It's what?
Scandal.
By?
Scandal.
Scandal.
Scandal's a band.
Oh, that part I'm a little concerned. Not about the, singing a girl song, but more like I'd never heard of that song before.
Really?
Yeah.
It's kind of weird.
I'd never heard that song.
Well,
yeah.
that
and
makes
that you
sense.
know the words.
But in our era,
yeah,
they were pretty big.
Were they?
Yeah.
In the 80s?
Uh-huh. Yeah.
It's Patti Smith, right?
Yes. Married to Jimmy
all right. I know Patti Smith.
Yeah.
I did not know that was the name of a group.
Yes.
Okay.
Her first group.
Oh, did not know that.
We'll play another one coming up next.
All right.
Yeah.
Yeah. So no judgment, just confusion.
Okay.
Wait, I didn't know she was married to John McEnroe.
Yeah. I said Jimmy Connors, didn't I? Yeah, John McEnroe.
They're still married.
Yeah.
They're married to this day. How exciting.
Yeah, she has a great voice. There's so many songs like that. Like now that Farber's in the band, I think we can do like Stone in Love. He can do the whole thing because
Cool.
he has a better voice than me.
Huh.
Much. But I can sing the first verse, but I can't do it when he goes up high. Just like I can sing that until she goes up high. So we'd be doing like a little tandem thing, me and Favre.
Can you do like a falsetto?
Yeah. My falsetto's not strong. Like
Okay.
I have a pretty strong high voice and I can scream really well. But like Steve Perry has this weird thing, man. This like in his head, he can go from full voice to falsetto and he finds that middle ground, which I can't do. Dave can. It's all about Dave. It's all about Dave Parker. How's everybody?
Good. I'm having a good day.
Real good.
Good. Yeah, you seem like you're in a good mood today, Rach.
I feel like we're all in a good mood and we had a very fun lunch,
Time.
Yeah. I'm trying to think of like a fellowship, like a lunch
Well,
fellowship.
now my mood is worse. No, I'm kidding.
Now you're what?
Mood is worse.
Because I couldn't think of the word. I do feel like I just ruined the mood, actually. I shouldn't have said anything.
I love the.
Yep.
She was, her whole thing just then was like a really pretty You got to eat them fried taters.
Sling blade.
Sling blade.
Dude, this is not the first time you've compared me to Sling Blade on this show, unfortunately.
Everything you just said. I'm in a good mood. We had a really good lunch. Lunchtime.
I was allowed to watch that movie way too
I've
young.
never seen it. I've
Really?
never
You
seen it.
you gotta
All I
see
know
it.
is like fried taters.
You gotta
Yeah.
see this wacky ass thing that Billy Bob was doing.
Yeah,
in that
I mean, it's not- it's-
movie.
It's not a bad movie by any means.
It's
but,
No,
okay.
I think it's a
Yeah.
fine movie.
right. I didn't think it was great either. So like at the time, maybe it was a little hyped, but no, it's good. I watched it
If-
probably 10 years ago.
I don't know if Billy Bob would be doing all that today. Let's put it like that.
Yeah.
Good way of putting it.
Yeah.
That's true.
It was just
true.
very random because my mom was so protective over the things I could and couldn't watch, and like for some reason we watched that, and it's got like some dark moments. for
It
sure.
does.
The message ultimately is good.
Remember when
Kinda.
Trish Gazelle's mom yanked her out of an officer and a gentleman because they showed Deborah Winger's boobs?
Man,
Like, what? Trish had them. Like, what? I don't get it. Like,
Well,
I don't
I
maybe
get it
not.
if it's a boy, but
yeah, there's only one movie I think that my dad ever walked us out of, and it was European Vacation for
What
the
was
very
that?
same reason.
oh, boobs.
Boobs.
Yeah.
We're out of here. I also think he didn't think it was funny.
Yeah.
Because it's not. It's a horrible movie.
Yeah.
So I think it was like, it's already a bad movie, and now there's boobs. We're out of here.
Yeah.
I remember renting Titanic, and when that scene came on, it was like, okay, kids, cover your eyes. And then later, sorry to blow up your spot, David, but my brother was like, I peeked. I was like, what?
What did you see? That's funny.
So how old were you then?
Titanic, probably like 8.
Okay, so he was what, like 11?
Yeah, let's see.
Yeah,
When did
my-
it come out?
Oh
a
yeah,
good age to
11.
peak.
I say 11. He's
parents-
definitely
That's a
peaking.
peaking
Okay,
age.
97. I would have been 6, and he would have been 8. But we probably
Oh.
watched it in more like a year
Right,
after.
right,
so
right.
yeah, he's
My-
probably like 10.
My
Man,
brother
you're
went
really
and-
indicting Big Dave on this one. He was 7.
My brother got to see it by himself in theaters, or maybe it was like him and a friend. And my mom didn't find out until like weeks later that there were boobs in it.
What is the boob thing? I mean,
And
like,
he is-
I get
I
it.
mean, he was like 12 or 13. I guess he would have been 13
Yeah.
seeing it. And so, like, you can't see. I mean, in America,
I
you
guess.
can't see boobs when you're 13.
Yeah, no, I guess. It's not like my mom and dad like showed them to me all the time. but-
Well, I think it's more like now that I'm older and I realize that like my parents had no idea what they were doing. They were just trying to do their best. I think they just thought like we can't let the 13-year-old see boobs. That's not what good parents do.
right.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Even though I think
Yeah.
I think Titanic probably didn't screw him up too badly.
No, I think he probably come back from that one.
Yeah, he has probably made it through just fine.
Yeah.
It is a funny thing though, right? Because when we were kids, we saw Jaws, right? So, and when we were young enough to where my brother maybe was 6 or 7 and had nightmares for weeks because his carpeting was blue that he was going to get taken by the sharks while he was sleeping, right? We can see that, but cannot see a boob.
He doesn't
Yeah.
know the difference between blue carpet and water.
I wasn't going to
You
say
know,
anything.
When you're a little kid and you're having nightmares,
Be an idiot.
I mean, I made fun of him for it. Let's not be.
Is your brother an
But
idiot?
the point is, we can see a shark eating people when you're a kid, but God
No,
forbid there's a boob.
he also just brought this up like a couple weeks ago, and it is funny. Like Titanic, the thing that happens at the end of that movie is like hundreds of people die in the worst shipwreck disaster
Yes.
like in the history of the world.
And the part that people are worried about
But
is
the part that everyone's like, kids can't see
boobies.
They can see like hundreds of people drown and freeze to death, but they can't
Yeah.
see.
Yeah.
They can't see Kate
an
Winslet's
odd
boobs
thing,
for
isn't it?
8 seconds.
It's an odd thing.
Quick, get a cold dead body in front of those nipples.
Dude, blue carpet. I remember going to the carpet store and seeing blue carpet and being like, what kind of house? Like, what kind of magical Discovery Zone house?
A kind of
70s
Willy
house.
Wonka, Pee Wee's Herman house.
Yes.
Yeah,
Like, Mom, can we
70s
get
house.
this? No.
I remember being so pissed. I went to Michael's Carpet, not my mic, but a different mic back
Oh,
when I was a
okay.
little kid.
Wow.
And, they have the big giant things that go, it's like, it's a big adventure. And I was pretty invested in it. Like, I loved going. furniture shopping and things like that. I always gave
Me
my
too.
opinion. And they bought the exact same carpet that we had for like 10 years.
Did they have Rothman furniture in Alton when you were a kid?
I think so.
Rothman furniture was the best place in the world. Because as a kid, we played like while my parents were trying to do like actual adult things. And ever since then, I was chasing that high of how much fun that was.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I'm the same way. Like I've told that story a million times about JCPenney, but like that was a real thing. Like we were kind of feral,
Mhm.
you know, like we would get in there and they'd say like, okay, we got an hour and you're just on your own, just like running around doing
Yep.
whatever. Yeah.
Just like, don't leave the mall. All right.
Yeah. Good afternoon to you, Wes. Tuning in from Florida.
What's up, Wes?
Jake points out that it's Patty Smythe. Patty
Oh,
Smith is
sorry,
a
sorry,
different
sorry.
singer.
Oh,
Yeah.
I did not know. I knew there were different people. I didn't know that.
There are so many things where I generally just read the just words. It's like I've only ever read that. I don't really hear it said out loud too
Yeah.
often.
People don't talk about Patty Smythe that much anymore.
Probably because of that name.
Just the DGS.
I didn't know there was a difference between Smythe and Smith. I thought they were the
Yeah.
same person.
No, Smith's much more hard edge.
That's why I thought it was a little weird when you said this Patty Smith. I was like, really?
Yeah,
Yeah.
she was more.
It's the early days.
She was more.
More
not-
punkish.
I'd say not
Punk.
quite punk, but more that direction.
Hardcore.
Like pop punk.
So I was thinking about, my famous story about the Cone Barn. And also some of the kids went to lunch at Farm Fresh. And then
Farm Fresh.
Farm
Yeah,
Fresh.
Farm
still,
Fresh.
still there. Still kicking.
Is it really?
Oh, yeah. There's a handful of them.
Is the Pancake Ranch still there? It was right next to Hit and Run.
No, I don't think so.
Oh,
'Cause
man.
I've never heard of it.
R.I.P. Pancake Ranch. Where were
In
your...
Bethalto?
No, right in Woodruff. Right where Hit and Run is, like
Okay.
9th Street Hill.
Oh, no. That's it's not the Pancake Ranch anymore. It's
God, I
like
love that place. Where were your places like that as a kid/teenager?
I keep thinking that there was a place that we would go for lunch after. Well, we went to Shoney's a lot in Alton, which is where I think the IHOP is now. We had a Shoney's. And then also there might have been a place called Blocks. That was like a little diner type restaurant.
I remember that. I remember the sign.
Yeah, you remember Blocks?
Yeah,
Okay.
never
Yeah,
went.
Yeah. I think we went there a handful of times after church.
Andrew, did you ever go to the Round Table?
Oh yeah, we go. I mean,
Yeah,
we
I
still go to
remember-
Round
Okay.
Table.
I kind of remember that.
Yeah, it's
too.
on Godfrey Road. I used to go there all the time during college.
Yeah, we the Round Table is still a family favorite.
God, I love the Ground Round. Did you guys ever get to go there?
I
Mm.
don't think so.
Yeah, when I was a kid.
Did you get that
not,
too?
Not here, obviously.
Yeah, it was like a medieval castle theme, red carpet,
I'm
and
into it.
like plastic knight uniforms and stuff.
Oh, I like that.
And you would throw the peanut shells on the floor, which if you were with my dad, you couldn't.
Right.
He just wouldn't do that.
Yeah.
That's where he smacked me because I said,
No son of mine.
wrapped up like a douche. Yeah, I love that place though. I love Bonanza. I'd get the chop steak, which is a big hamburger without
Now,
without a bun.
did Bonanza turn into Ponderosa?
I think they're the same company
Oh, they
Okay.
weren't at the time.
That's what I
Right, they
thought.
were
I thought they were the
big
same.
competitors at the time.
because
Okay.
during the glory days on the east side, there was a Bonanza up that kind of where I think McDonald's is if you go past Fast Eddie's,
Uh-huh.
and then there was a Ponderosa in Wood River. So like you were set.
Yeah.
Ponderosa was one we went to a handful of times.
Yeah, that was a big college one for
Love
us.
me some Ponderosa.
Whenever we go somewhere, because they had a buffet. When you're in college, man, buffet is the word.
Oh
You know, like for $12, I can eat for 3 hours. Yes, sir.
You know what I was thinking about today? There needs to be a name like Freudenstadt or something. There needs to be a name for that moment when you go to like a Chinese buffet and you get seated and you sit down for like 3 seconds and you go, okay. Like, what a farce. Like, here's your booth. And you're just like, well, it's lovely. And then you're just
Yeah,
like,
you're like, you gotta give yourself a second
yeah.
so you don't look like a
It's
beast.
like so you look human.
Yeah.
Corey says there's still a bunch of Farm Fresh in Southern Illinois, but most have been sold and turned into vape shops with milk.
That's funny. That's funny.
Kevin, Farm Fresh, one of the few places around here you can get Faygo,
Oh,
Detroit classic
I
soda.
saw it at I think I saw it at Deerberg's.
Ooh, interesting.
What is that?
I think it's
an orange soda.
It's
they have a multi-flavored soda. It's a Detroit bottling company, kind of like XL bottling, like Ski Soda, that kind of thing. Except they have 9 million flavors. Like back in the day, you guys, Dave, you know this. Like in the 70s, when I was a kid, you had Coke and Pepsi. And you had Coke and Pepsi and maybe 7-Up, right? You had like 3 choices. Maybe Tab was in there. They were the ones, at least where we were, you had orange and they had Red Pop. Red Pop was a famous one. Grape, you name it. They had all these different kinds. Rock and Rye.
We had quite a few. We had Vess and Shasta.
Yeah.
Vess
were cheap. So we had that a lot.
I still love Vess. Whistle? Come on. Whistle has more sugar in it than any other. Like, you could drink 9 Mountain Dews and there's less sugar than a Whistle.
Punch in the wiener, man. Yeah,
but
I love that.
So good.
I don't mind the purple either. The like grape soda.
Oh yeah, the grape Vess is excellent. I'm gonna get some Vess tonight.
I bet a bunch of people do.
Have a good night.
People are gonna be looking for bonanzas and farm freshes.
You can get them at Schnucks.
That's all I had.
Well, we covered a lot of ground.
Oh, I had one more for you.
What's up?
The worm that's fuzzy. What do you call them?
Caterpillar.
No, the other name.
Pillar-catter. I don't know.
Oh God,
An
we called
inchworm?
them willy worms.
Oh no.
Okay.
No, never heard that one.
Really? My whole thing was going to be that everyone else I think calls them woolly worms.
No,
but we called them willy. You've never heard willy worm?
Never heard woolly worm.
Or
Corey
woolly
Hall,
either.
thank you, brother. Quick break, right back.
When you want a brand new kitchen, there's nothing to it. There's a brand new way to do it. 3-day kitchen and bath.
I had heard about 3-day kitchen and bath. I kind of always dismissed it thinking, well, nobody can do that in 3 days. I wanted somebody who was going to come when they said they would come and, do what they said they were going to do. What I liked best was having it done in, less than a week, the whole thing from top to bottom. Nobody could believe that I really had it done that fast. They absolutely held up to every single thing that they agreed to. I especially loved the fact that I didn't have to go out all over town. The overall quality was very good. All the workmanship was so excellent. They'll definitely do exactly what they say they're going to do. There's no surprises, no added costs later. They stay until everything's exactly the way you want it, and you're done.
Thanks, Lori. Check us out online at 3daykitchen.com.
At 3-day kitchen and bath.
Life insurance. Why are you putting it off? Can't afford it? Too much hassle? Think you don't need it? There's lots of excuses for putting off life insurance. But if you weren't there, who would pay the mortgage and other bills? With Ethos, you could be covered in 10 minutes and boom, family protected. Ethos, fast and easy online term life insurance. Up to $2 million in coverage with no medical exam. Some policies as low as $1 a day. Answer a few health questions and get your free quote at ethos.com/radio. That's ethos.com/radio.
Nobody had to tell your grandparents not to drive while using their typewriters. Why should it be any different for us kids and our cell phones? Distracted driving was the cause of more than 3,000 deaths in 2022. Come on, we're smarter than this. Let's put down the phones and focus on the roads. Drive safe, everybody.
Don't drive distracted. A message brought to you by the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration, Project Yellow Light, and the Ad Council.
I dared Archwell Health to keep track of my vitals and my grandkids' names.
I dared Archwell Health to simplify my prescriptions, so Max and I have more time to play. Good boy.
And I dared Archwell Health to be closer than my neighborhood coffee shop.
Our members dared us to do more as a primary care provider for adults age 60 and up. So we made it our mission. Visit archwellhealth.com and become a member today. Archwell Health. We dare to care.
For 100 years, KMOX has been part of St. Louis. Now, Together Credit Union is helping celebrate that legacy. Starting in November, visit any Together Credit Union branch to pick up a KMOX 100th anniversary commemorative ornament for just $5 while supplies last. Each ornament supports Children's Miracle Network of Greater St. Louis. Together Credit Union, honoring 100 years of KMOX, the voice of St. Louis, and Children's Miracle Network of Greater St. Louis, improving the health of all children.
You've got your whole life ahead of you. So choose a Medicare plan you can count on. And that's what you get with a Medicare Advantage plan from United Healthcare. With more than 45 years' experience serving its members, United Healthcare has plans with low monthly premiums that fit your life today and as your needs change tomorrow. The Medicare annual enrollment period ends December 7th, so go to uhc.com/Medicare today. United Healthcare Medicare plans. It's Medicare coverage Missouri can count on.
This is Senator Eric Schmidt congratulating KMOX and its 50,000 red hot watts on 100 years on the air in St. Louis.
You know this one, right?
I do know this one.
Okay. You're going to make me feel like I'm
this
crazy.
This was a radio hit back in the day.
Yes.
Was the other one a radio hit or just like an album?
I don't know where it charted.
Okay.
Like I think I only know these two songs.
Yeah, this one, if you grew up in our time, you could not have avoided it.
It's the first song everyone
everywhere.
danced to.
Oh.
They did like the what's the guy?
The 80s swing.
Yeah.
The little like pre-running man hand swingy
little
thing.
wham.
Yeah, the wham dance. Yes. That was the 80s dance. Everybody did that. That's in every 80s movie too. Like Molly Ringwald dance.
When was everyone's first time to dance?
For real? Like, not just
mine
goofing around?
Mine was 9th grade graduation dance with Ronnie Berry, and I'd never even thought of dancing, and I ended up like dancing the night away, and someone pulled my clip-on tie off.
So are we talking like voluntarily or like because like we were forced to do square dancing in school?
Freestyle.
Okay, like choosing to do it.
Express
Yeah, it
yourself.
would have been freshman year in high school, I'm sure. Some dance, I don't know what it would have been.
Mine was my dad's 40th birthday party.
How old were you?
4th grade. And it was like a big deal. It was a surprise party for him and my uncle, who was also turning 40 that winter. And it was like, we went and got new outfits. And like, I got to go to Claire's and pick out a necklace.
Wow.
And my outfit was a white long sleeve t-shirt with a green butterfly on it and then a green vest over that. And my dancing was horrible, but I had fun.
Do you remember what style of dancing you attempted?
Yeah. And then I did like disco. Like I've never been to a dance. Like I've danced on a dance floor at like weddings and like that party and stuff, but I've never been to like a school dance. I don't know how the kids dance. So I did a lot of like disco moves. Yes. Yep. That I had seen on
all the
television.
Stuff you see on the TV.
Yep.
Would you like to go dancing now?
Not
too much
particularly, no.
Too much work?
I'll be sweaty in 4 minutes. And they're like, that's the last thing I need. I got to bring like 4 shirts if I'm doing that.
Okay.
He has to keep going to the bathroom.
I'm not even kidding, man.
Not
even kidding.
You know my weird things?
Yeah.
Someone comes in here, holds us at gunpoint, and says, one of you better dance.
Yeah.
And you better impress us, or we're going to open fire.
Yeah.
Who are we picking to dance?
You.
Me?
Yeah,
For
probably
impressive?
you.
Yeah.
You probably have danced the most.
Yeah.
Well, this is an unexpected turn.
Yeah, my feelings are a bit hurt.
Well, Andrew does dance all the time.
Yeah, but
this was
Andrew
clear.
does the hands dance, though. He just
Yeah,
does the...
and you said in this room, he's technically in another room. So
How's it
escaped
feel,
on a
how's it feel to
loophole
come in
wheels.
second for once in your life?
The born winner finally gets taken down a peg.
The Tom Brady of the DGS.
Just our Lynn King says, just don't dance like you're Elaine on Seinfeld. No
Man, what a-
promises there.
what a great episode.
I've caught myself doing the Trump dance a lot lately.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This one?
Well, yeah. I've
Oh,
kind of
sorry.
fallen into this because it's just so much fun.
Well, and it's easy. Anyone can do it. You know,
Mhm.
that's why it unites so many people.
And you do that, and you can just like, you do the footwork, right? The footwork is just like one foot goes up on the toe and the other goes on the heel. And then
You just kind of
just alternate. Yeah.
knee up
Yeah.
while you do this.
And evidently, it works for any kind of music.
Yes.
Yeah.
Like he was just in Swahili or something. And
Wake up informed. Wake up empowered. Wake up to Total Information AM, your morning must.
Hi, this is Debbie Monterey. I'm Megan Lynch.
This is Tom Ackerman. From local news to breaking headlines to weather, traffic, and the stories that matter most, we've got you covered before your first sip of coffee. Expert analysis, bright perspectives from the people you trust. Total Information AM. Your day starts here. Mornings beginning at 5 on 104.1 FM. KMOX.
I'm John Morgan of Morgan & Morgan. Our firm handles hundreds of crash cases involving semi-trucks every year. A crash case involving semis is much different, and if you don't know what you're doing, you can leave lots of money on the table. Many times there is separate insurance for the cab and for the trailer. Sometimes there are actually layers of other insurances and excess insurance that some lawyers may not know about because they don't see that many cases. We see these cases every day. Also, there are federal laws governing the hours a driver may drive in a 24-hour period and logs that are required. A crash case involving a semi-truck is a totally different animal than a simple car crash. We have lawyers who only handle these cases. It's all they do. Rolling the dice with the wrong law firm can be disastrous. Call us on your cell phone at Pound Law, pound 529. It's so easy. Injured? Dial Pound Law or visit forthepeople.com for an office near you.
I hear from sellers all the time that they fear they have missed out on the selling market. They are so relieved to learn September, October, and November are strong selling months. With low inventory and hopefully lower interest rates, this fall will be a hot one for real estate. I'm Christina Straight, owner of Straight Realty. You may have heard me say, why pay more than 4 for years? Now it's why pay more than 2, saving you even more money. Call me 314-441-4444. And remember, why pay more than 2?
Straight Realty is a licensed broker in the state of Missouri, Kansas, and Nevada.
Let's go to Dave Murray's weather forecast.
It's a pretty nice November afternoon, 65 for the high. That's about 5 degrees above average. Sunny skies, though it is a little bit windy. Tonight, clouds dominate, a spot rain shower here and there, and relatively mild. We only drop back to 55. Friday, partly sunny, a spot morning shower. Otherwise, it's a windy day and up to 71. The weekend, a strong cold front, though it's a dry cold front coming through for the weekend. Saturday, mostly sunny, 65, but I think we see dropping temperatures Saturday afternoon. Saturday night, some clouds, 38 for the low, couple of wandering snowflakes. Then Sunday, mostly sunny. It's a bundle-up day. The high Sunday, only 46. Temperatures drop into the mid-20s Sunday night into Monday morning. Do that again Monday night into Tuesday morning. From the Saliga Heating and Cooling Weather Center, I'm meteorologist Dave Murray on 104.1 FM, KMOX.
Weather sponsored by Renner Garage Door, forward and back, RENNER.
Cardinal Cowboy here. Renner Garage Door has brought cheers to their fans for decades with the best styles, cutting-edge tech, and good old family values. Get your free repair or replacement quote today. Forward and back. Giddy up!
RENNER. Planning on going to Schnucks in the morning, and I already have my list going on my Schnucks Rewards app. I love the app for so many reasons. You earn 2% cash back on every single thing you purchase. That alone is enough for me. Like, okay, I'm downloading the app at that point. I get to save money. Sure. There's also tons of other digital offers and coupons, personalized savings based on what you typically buy in the app. But one feature I really love is the list feature. I can go through, add anything in the store to my list. It tells me what aisle it's in. It just streamlines the process, makes everything super easy. It's organized. I just really appreciate it. And it's free and easy to set up. And I want to remind you guys, Schnucks has lowered the prices on a bunch more items in the store. So next time you are shopping in store at Schnucks, check out those digital shelf tags around the store and figure out what has lowered the prices. These are everyday savings you can count on when you shop at Schnucks.
Attention. Have you racked up $10,000 or more in credit card debt? Are you barely getting by making minimum payments? With credit card debt reaching all-time highs, National Debt Relief is notifying consumers about significant debt relief options currently being made available to help those with overwhelming credit card debt. These options may reduce a large portion of credit card debt for those who qualify. You don't need to declare bankruptcy or take out a consolidation loan, and you may only have to pay back a fraction of what you owe, even if you have bad credit. National Debt Relief has already reduced the credit card debt for more than 550,000 consumers. So don't wait. If you owe $10,000, $20,000, or even $100,000 in credit card debt, You can now take advantage of this financial debt relief as the cost of living continues to skyrocket. To check what debt reduction you may qualify for, call 800-894-7722. That's 800-894-7722. Again, 800-894-7722.
The countdown to kickoff starts here. Friday's focus on Mizzou, the Chiefs, and the NFL, only on KMOX.
Anyone who knows this band went through a douchebag era like I did. Scritti Politti. Just imagine me with a big white flowy shirt buttoned all the way up with a wig dancing to Scritti Politti.
Scritti Politti?
I can't believe that's the real name.
Is that?
It is.
Yeah, I know. I feel like you're making fun of
I
me.
feel like I've heard that song, but I don't know that name.
Yeah, and that's all they had. That was their opus.
Is it?
Yeah, that was,
So did they
that
ever-
was they won.
Did they ever open for Milli Vanilli?
That would have been pretty good.
Scritti Politti with Milli
It feels
Vanilli.
like a cheater brand of Milli Vanilli.
It's the Walmart brand.
Did you guys fall for Milli Vanilli?
Oh yeah, I mean, I wasn't into them, but I didn't
Yeah.
think they're faking it.
Well,
Okay.
nobody would have because you had no reason to.
Yeah,
Right. But
yeah.
I guess you guys
Stuff
wouldn't
like-
have been.
That's why it was such a big deal, because the stuff like that had never happened before.
Yeah.
Or if it did, it just never.
Yeah.
It never got found out.
And I
God,
guess
that was such a big. Oh my god.
I guess you guys probably wouldn't have been like fans.
No.
No.
You guys weren't like there when it happened.
No. They were not a hair band. I didn't care.
No. All I had in common with Milli Vanilli is during that era, we both wore bike shorts, not ironically.
Am I remembering it correctly? Like did they just like run off stage when that went wrong? Is that like they just turned and sprinted?
The looping track glitched, right? And started
right.
skipping over and over
Right,
again, and they just
like
ran.
took off.
They just bolted.
I'm glad I remember that right because I got this image in my head of them like,
Didn't someone else did that?
Ashley Simpson,
yeah,
right?
on Saturday Night Live.
Didn't she have an Yeah, she had an SNL thing, and she like
it was really bad. Too.
was completely dumbfounded.
Yeah.
So I just had something happen to me that's never happened before. Michael Calhoun from the newsroom just ripped something off the presses and handed it to me.
Whoa.
I think he knows I'm into this story. You guys know about the footlong felon?
I don't think so.
Yes.
Yes. So this guy has become a symbol of the resistance.
Oh, good God.
He took a sandwich at a protest and threw it and hit an ICE agent in the chest.
Yeah.
Okay.
And Janine Pirro tried to indict him on a felony.
Okay.
And the
come on.
grand jury said no.
Yeah.
So they indicted him on a misdemeanor assault.
Yeah.
And the officer testified that there was an explosion of onion.
Yeah, that he's like, I could feel it through my vest.
He had,
my
he
God.
had a bulletproof vest on.
Dude.
An
So
explosion of onion.
I
An explosion
felt
of onion
it through the vest.
That sounds like how you would advertise for a Subway sandwich.
Yeah, right. Like
It has an explosion of onion.
So he was found not guilty just now.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I mean, he did throw the sandwich.
Yeah, I mean, he's guilty
Yeah.
of throwing a sandwich,
Yeah.
but he's not guilty of hurting anyone.
I mean, like, how can you be a grown ass person and be like, I felt the sandwich through the vest? Like, I could get being mad that somebody threw a sandwich at you. I totally understand. I'd probably be mad if someone threw a sandwich at me too.
Yeah.
But like, come on, don't embellish it. Like
these ICE
yeah.
agents, are really fascinating.
This guy was
lately.
like a
They are
soccer player.
Yeah, these guys are like next level cowards. Like
Yikes.
between the masks and the, like targeting like old ladies, and there was an explosion of onion I could feel through my bulletproof vest. Like a whole new level of cowardice that we've just like not seen before.
Yeah,
Guess who won't be here tomorrow? No, I'm kidding.
not a fan of the masks either.
Gonna miss Andrew.
Well,
Hey,
no,
come and get me. I got all kinds of sandwiches, dog. You want to see an explosion of onions? I got you covered.
the FBI is urging ICE to identify themselves because criminals are impersonating
Yes.
them.
This is why, look, I don't like any. I mean, I guess I understand it if you're like raiding a drug house and you're wearing masks, you're worried about retribution from a gang or whatever. But like, if you're just doing something legal and something good, something that you think is good that needs to be done, why should you hide your face? I mean, police officers don't hide their faces when they're doing their jobs on a regular basis. Why is it any different? Again, I get it in specific circumstances. I don't like that, but I also hate it now too because of the impersonator thing. Because now people can just buy this gear that looks like ICE gear. They can just buy it or make it up themselves and put on a mask, and now they're going to be able to just rob from people. Like, I think that there's a better solution to that. Let's just do it on the up and up.
Yeah. Speaking of crime and punishment, did you see what the Louvre's password was?
I did.
No, what was
it?
password?
Louvre?
It was Louvre.
Oh, come on. Come on.
So good.
You got to be, not even like Louvre 789 or something.
Just Louvre.
Our password is
You got to
painting.
be kidding me. I guess they were just going with, nobody's going to try us.
Do you think in general, like I've had this thought in life because growing up as I did, where I did, I just felt like everyone was my superior. Everyone was smarter. Everyone's cooler. Everything was giant. And the older I get, the more I kind of go, there's like kind of life in general. It's almost like one of those Old West sets on television where there's no actual buildings.
Mm-hmm.
It's just the front.
The clouds are painted on.
It just somehow feels like,
Yeah, well, I mean, I think you and I'm the same way. Were raised thinking that there was such a thing as like institutions, and that institutionally you had to have your stuff together. You had to have it together. The Louvre is a fortress for art that is locked down, and to steal something from the Louvre would be a Herculean undertaking that only the greatest burglars of all time could do. And instead they're walking up and they're like knocking on the door, and the door is just falling in off the hinges.
Kind of crazy.
And the alarm's been broken for months, so they just walk in and take the Mona Lisa or whatever.
See that something has happened for the first time in the animal kingdom that has animal kingdom people up in arms with bats and rats. Have you seen this video?
No.
Are the rats riding the bats?
No.
That would be pretty sweet.
Close. For the first time, I don't know how this could be the first time they've seen it, but they're seeing rats snatch bats out of the air and eat them.
Whoa.
Rats are tough, man.
Aren't they basically the same thing? Just like bats are just rats with wings?
Similar.
Yeah, but the wings should make a pretty big difference in the
you would think so.
Ability to evade capture.
No, but I mean, like a lot of times they're going to fly near the ground to grab something. They're going to, because bats got to eat. Unfortunately,
in the video that's going around, the bat is sitting on a windowsill. I'm sorry, the rat. And you see these bats are just like, hey, look, it's a rat. And then one of them just snatch, chew, just done. The other bats are like, holy hell, I've never seen that before.
Bats, I didn't know they could do that.
We always joke about that they're just flying rats, but they're not rodents.
What are they?
They are mammals. Yeah.
Yeah, aren't they closer almost to like marsupials? Don't they have little pouchies? Little baby pouches?
I don't know. It's here. Listen, this is.
I also don't know. I don't know why I even opened
this. This is they're in different orders of whatever, but bats are more closely related to primates, carnivores, and even cetaceans than they are to rodents.
Interesting.
Cetaceans?
Yes.
Whales?
That's what it says, because they're mammals.
Huh. But aren't rats mammals?
Yes.
Okay. This could go on indefinitely.
I'm just saying that this thing here is saying that they are closer to primates
He said, yep.
and cetaceans than they are to rodents. I am, again, like our science conversation yesterday, I am just delivering the news. I am not the person that is...
Please, God, don't go back there. I am begging you.
So I don't know if you guys will also find this funny, but I just Googled bats, and then I found a website called Bat Facts. And
Is it Batman?
and then one of the subcategories is, what is the bat's lifestyle? And for some reason, that's making me laugh.
JR says, I feel like I know less after this. DGS is where you come to get dumb.
We're doing our best. Bring everybody down to our level. We're just trying to level the playing field. That's all.
Trying to make y'all feel better. That's it.
Oh, sorry, Madison. That was just a joke.
Oh, boy. The average person has 2 spots at home they consider my spot.
Oh.
I have a spot.
I definitely
I got
have
2 spots, yeah.
I have one for sure. Like that's the gaming spot, the TV spot.
Yeah.
On the couch.
Yeah, I have my end of the couch.
Yeah.
I can't think of a second spot, though.
Toilet.
That's my primary spot.
That's where mine is.
Yeah, I would say it's
really
either-
kind of my spot in the house.
If I had to go secondary, it's either the office chair, like you're working on a computer.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe just like when I'm sitting up late and I'm watching TikToks in bed. Bed would be the second spot because you spend a lot of time.
Yeah, I guess my second spot would be like where I sit at the dining table.
I just pictured you sitting alone ominously.
I just sit here.
I sit on the left side. She sits on the right.
Man in Florida brought a knife to a poop fight.
What?
He needed to go really, really bad at a Publix, but there was a guy in the stall, so he pulled a knife on him and made the guy get out of the stall.
Dude,
well, you're in the stall.
Stick it through the.
I guess
the
maybe
slot
put
or
it
something?
under. Put it
I'd be like,
underneath.
dude, you're out there. The door's locked.
Yeah, I'm in the stall. What are you gonna do?
Come and get
Climbing
me.
under there with his knife.
You better go in the urinal because I'm in the stall.
But also, who hasn't been in that position where it's like you need to get out of there so I can get in there?
If you had a knife, you'd pull it.
I've never had to threaten anybody. I've never been in that situation.
There's a scene in the new Naked Gun where Liam Neeson pulls a gun out and starts firing it off in the air so that he can get to the bathroom.
Yeah.
So I don't know what it is. It's a psychological thing with me. My prostate's fine. My urination is fine. But psychologically, we've talked about this before. Like if I really have to go, once I get within about 20 feet of a bathroom, it's like it could happen at any point.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And this has been bad this week because the executive bathroom right outside my office is closed. And just muscle memory, if you see me get up after a segment, I'm going to the bathroom because I drink so much liquid. And so I've been going to the executive bathroom, seeing that it's closed, and then you're like, crap, I am not sure I can walk the extra 50 yards to the other bathroom. It's been pretty close.
Man.
And I'm not used to that bathroom. I'm used to the executive bathroom. That is straight up stinky.
It is disgusting in there today. So there have been problems with like sewage
You think?
gas release. And I think that might have been what's going on today.
I mean, it's a bathroom.
Is that what you're calling it?
That's what happens in bathrooms.
Well, no, I mean like
You mean
actual
in the drainage?
like drainage problem
Gotcha.
where sewer gas comes up from the drains.
Yeah, I went in right after you, and I was harboring bad feelings toward you.
I texted this to Rachel. So when I walked out, I went in there and I was like, it smells absolutely horrible in here, which is probably Kevin's fault because Kevin was in there before me.
Yeah.
And so I left, and then I saw you walking in, and I texted Rachel, and I was like, this is going to come up pretty quickly in the show, but it smells horrible in there. And
Took
Dave's
46 minutes.
Yeah, Dave's going to blame me for this.
But I went back about 20 minutes later, and it was the same. I'm like, okay.
It was that
Wasn't
way
my
when I
boy.
walked in too, man. It's been a couple hours like that.
He's lying. It was
No.
all Kevin's fault.
I mean, I may have added to it,
Did
but
they have any sprays or anything like that in there for you guys?
yeah, there's something on the counter.
Is there?
Yeah, usually. Maybe there isn't.
I'm not touching that. It's been soaked in sewer gases.
That's true. And sometimes if you don't get the right scent, that can make things
Oh, yeah, you can just
way
make it worse. Yeah.
Way worse.
It's easy to feel apprehensive about getting screened for cancer or to just keep putting it off. But Siteman Cancer Center wants to remind you how important it is, especially after the age of 40. And they also want you to know how easy it is to get it done. GetScreenedNow.com has all the information you need on cancers like prostate, breast, colon, lung cancer. You can also find out your risk of disease by answering just a few simple questions. And then you can find one of the hundreds of screening locations in the area. Even if you're a little farther out, there is probably a place near you. You have heard this before, but catching cancer early dramatically increases the odds of a successful treatment, especially with so many cancers showing up earlier in life. So do not be intimidated. Siteman will make the process as simple as possible. GetScreenedNow.com. Do it for your family and friends who count on you. Do it for yourself. Visit GetScreenedNow.com.
St. Louis, Fall is finally here and back with everything you love about the holiday season. Trans-Siberian Orchestra brings the Ghosts of Christmas Eve to Enterprise Center, December 23rd at 3 p.m. A portion of the proceeds benefits Sightman Kids at St. Louis Children's Hospital. Trans-Siberian Orchestra, the Ghosts of Christmas Eve at Enterprise Center, December 23rd at 3 p.m. For more information, kmox.com/events.
Retiring soon? Get the information you need by joining Kyle Jones and Matt Allgeier of Fira Capital Management for Your Retirement Highway, Sunday mornings at 9:30. Investment advisory services made available through Pine Ridge Advisors, LLC, registered investment advisors. Securities made available through AE Financial Services, LLC, member FINRA and SIPC.
Actual price will depend on product and subscription plan. Featured products are compounded drug products, which the FDA does not approve or verify for safety, effectiveness, or quality. Prescription products require an online consultation with a healthcare provider who will determine if appropriate. See website for details, restrictions, and important safety information.
Want a boost in and out of the bedroom? Hims has you covered. Introducing a new 2-in-1 approach to level up your game. Tadalafil for better bedroom performance and zinc for testosterone support. Put it all together and you've got what you need to turn things all the way up. Getting started is simple. Just go to hims.com/joy to start your free online visit. Through Hims, you can access ED treatments including pills, chews, and more. 100% online. No office visits, no pharmacy lines. Just fill out a simple intake form and a licensed medical provider will determine if treatment's right for you. If prescribed, it ships free and discreetly to your door. Find affordable treatment options at up to 95% less than brand names at hims.com/joy. That's hims.com/joy, hims.com/joy.
You could think you found your dream home online. The kitchen island looks perfect for your inner chef. The backyard, a paradise for your green thumb. And that extra room, hello walk-in closet. But here's the twist. The lot next door just got rezoned for years of construction. And this sound, yeah, you're going to be hearing a lot of that. Don't let your dream home turn into a nightmare. Work with the expertise and ethical training of a Realtor, here to guide and help protect you from the surprises you didn't see coming. Realtors are members of the National Association of Realtors, right by you.
Okay, I have to tell you, I was just looking on eBay where I go for all kinds of things I love, and there it was.
That hologram trading card. One of the rarest, the last one I needed for my set. Shiny like the
designer handbag of my dreams. One of a kind. eBay had it, and now everyone's asking, ooh, where'd you get your
windshield wipers? eBay has all the parts that fit my car. No more annoying, just beautiful.
Millions of finds, each with a story. eBay, things people love.
Welcome back, DGS 150. Happy Thursday. Happy Friday Eve. Oh my God. Oprah's favorite things are out.
We still listen to Oprah.
Thank you. Who gives a rat's ass what her favorite thing is?
I thought she retired.
Well, but like, what are they though?
Well,
hypothetically.
Yeah, what is the billionaire buying?
Like, I don't want to hear it, but like,
What's the tea? There's a $2,000 espresso machine.
Oh.
There are $60 reading glasses for the shower.
For the shower?
Yes.
What are you
Who's reading in the
there?
shower?
I guess Oprah is.
Okay.
Why? And what?
Book learning.
I'm guessing not a book. Guessing it's going to be a Kindle or something, right?
Oh, okay.
Well, I mean, you can't put a book in the shower.
That's true. The pages will get all wet.
It's true.
Unless she's got rich people books that
I'm always saying this.
don't get ruined by water.
Gotta laminate your books, people.
You know who I'm liking lately?
Who's that?
Wolfgang Van Halen.
Wolfie.
I like him.
There's nothing to not like about Wolfie.
He said, what did he say yesterday? He said, like he's not interested in anything Van Halen.
Yeah.
Like I have a band.
He's doing his own thing.
And I just want to do my own thing.
Yeah.
Totally respect that. It was really good too.
Yep.
And then today he said, I don't want generative AI to create music. AI should be doing the stuff that we don't want to do so we can focus on the creative stuff.
Great comment.
Yeah, that's the troubling thing about AI is I think we all thought like, oh, we won't have to do like manual labor anymore. AI will figure
or
that
it can
out.
solve problems we can't figure out
Exactly.
yet.
But instead it's like, no, we're gonna write all the poetry
But
and do all the
remember,
animation.
It's taking all the creative jobs and only leaving us with
And-
the labor jobs.
Right. Which is the opposite of what they said years ago.
Which is the opposite of
Yeah.
what the initial plan was.
Yeah. Miss Piggy from the Muppets is getting her own movie.
I saw this.
Oh, good
Wait,
for her.
it's Jennifer Lawrence and Emma Stone producing it.
Yep.
So I'm already like, okay, I'll be there. I love Miss Piggy. I love those girls. So it should be a good time.
Boy, we could do a Sweet 16 of weird things that I found attractive when I was a kid.
Miss Piggy?
Miss Piggy was pretty high up on the list.
I mean, her relationship with Kermit was appealing
Abusive.
to me as well. Yes.
Yeah.
Really?
She was
I like how
bossing him around.
Kevin said abusive
Yeah.
at the same time you said very
Oh,
appealing
no.
to me.
I mean, she used to beat the crap out of Kermit, right?
I think I must like mean women because, like,
That was my first.
I thought Lucy was kind of cute.
Unfortunately, I am also attracted to mean women, and I think some of that might have come from Miss Piggy.
Yeah.
Watching too much like Muppet Treasure Island.
Yeah. She was mean. She had big eyelashes. I'm like, I'm in.
I know,
Yeah,
her,
Kermit,
her
man.
long blonde hair.
Kermit was like, all right, I'll go.
Yeah, he was really.
He's like, okay.
And then he would upset her and she'd be like,
He just never stood up for himself.
okay. That's a terrible
I
Kermit.
had it.
Who's the
And then Kermit would be like,
Who's the one who
get back
is
Miss Piggy?
romantically attracted to chickens?
That's Gonzo.
That's Gonzo.
Gonzo was a creeper.
Yes, he was.
They're like still doing that. When I was in Disneyland earlier this year,
Still doing the chicken bit, huh?
they were still doing the chicken bit, and I'm like, I'm surprised we're.
yeah, let's not bestiality, guys. We got.
Well, he's a bird,
Well, he's a.
right?
I don't think so.
I thought Gonzo was a bird.
I thought he was just like
I think
a.
it's just a gonzo.
Well, okay, but
Yeah.
well, devil's advocate here. He's not like a guy.
Oh,
Yeah, but
he's not a bird.
He's not a bird.
I always thought he
though.
was
He's
a
not
bird.
a
He's
bird, but like I don't know if you necessarily can call it
Andrew, he's
bestiality.
harnessed language. Like he can communicate like a human.
He's enough like a guy
Oh.
he shouldn't be
he has
attracted
complex
to chickens.
thought and, like,
Gonzo is an
problem-solving
alien.
skills.
He's an alien. So he's not like a
According
dude.
to again, this is the search version. It said Muppets from Space, the movie,
I love that movie.
provided the answer that Gonzo is an alien.
I guess that's okay. Like if you go to another planet and you find something attractive and people are like, that's gross. You're like, well, I'm not even from here.
I'm like super into like
Yeah,
the
but it's
Gonzo
let's
version
be
of
honest,
chickens.
he's into non-sentient beings. That's a little weird.
Yeah, the chickens aren't
That's a
consenting.
good point.
Well,
They're
but
not saying,
little weird.
"Oh, I'll go on a date with you."
Well,
Well,
then again,
but the
though,
chickens-
animals
no.
and Muppets might be sentient.
the chickens are consenting.
Are
Because
they?
there was a chicken that was like his girlfriend.
Oh, that's right. He had like a
he had like a committed
a fan
relationship,
club, right?
He had a committed relationship with a chicken, I believe, and the chicken was like a willing partner.
I
You better come
said
up with some receipts.
I said to pluck the chicken, damn it.
When you retire, the paycheck from your job will likely stop. But here's what won't stop: bills, taxes, and medical issues. Sure, there's Social Security, but that may not be enough. Steve All and his team at the All Financial Group can show you potential ways to develop a new stream of income that can last as long as you live. Kind of like having your own personal pension. You won't have to worry about whether the market is up or down or who's sitting in the White House. You can spend your time instead on the things that matter, like family, friends, and doing the things you never had time to do before. Call Steve All today at 636-230-8824. That's 636-230-8824 and schedule a custom income review at no charge, or find us online at yourmoneymattersstl.com. Investment advisory products and services made available through Impact Partnership Wealth, LLC, IPW, a registered investment advisor. Neither the firm nor its agents or representatives may give tax or legal advice.
Get ready, Missouri. FanDuel, America's #1 sportsbook, is coming soon. December 1st, new customers in Missouri can get up to $300 in bonus bets when you make your first $5 bet. From touchdowns to homers to three-pointers, with FanDuel, any play can be the play of the game. Plus, with live betting, you can even get in on the action after the game is started, all on an app that's safe, secure, and super easy to use. FanDuel is the best way to game day, and it's coming soon to to Missouri. This way, you'll be all set to bet when FanDuel goes live in Missouri on December 1st. That's FanDuel.com/Missouri. Play your game with FanDuel, the #1 rated sports app. Must be 21 and over and present in Missouri. First online real money wager only. $5 first deposit required. Offer starts 12/1/2025. Excludes customers who redeem pre-launch sign-up offer. Bonus issued as non-withdrawable bonus bets, which expire 7 days after receipt. Restrictions apply. See terms at sportsbook.fanduel.com. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER or visit fanduel.com/RG.
You're listening to Leaf Filter Radio, and the guru of gutter protection himself, Chris Coonahan, is here to take your most pressing leaf-related questions.
Hey, everybody, Chris here. I understand we have Ron on the line. Ron, where are you calling from?
Uh-oh. Ron, are you calling from a ladder?
Well, I was. I wanted to ask Chris what I need to do to get my gutters ready to have leaf filter installed.
Oh, Ron, you don't have to do anything. A Leaf Filter Trusted Pro will come out and clean out your gutters, realign and seal your gutters, and install Leaf Filter, America's #1 gutter protection system.
So I didn't need to get on this ladder?
Ron, Leaf Filter Trusted Pros are in your neighborhood and ready to help. Just visit leaffilter.com/deal to schedule your free gutter inspection and get up to 30% off.
Thank goodness. What was that site?
To get this special radio offer, go to leaffilter.com/deal for your free gutter inspection today and get up to 30% off. That's leaffilter.com/deal for up to 30% off. leaffilter.com/deal. See representative for warranty details.
Now that we're getting older, we've been putting more thought into maintaining our health.
We knew the water we drink every day could be filled with contaminants. So
we called Leaf Home Water Solutions.
They came to our home and did a free water test and gave us the analysis right away.
We were shocked at what we saw.
They found heavy metals like iron and copper.
Our own tap water was putting our health at risk, but Leaf Home Water Solutions made it easy to get safer water from every tap and hose, a whole home solution.
They have more than 250 product combinations and designed a system that fits our needs and budget. The installation took less than a day.
With Leaf Home Water Solutions, our water is safer and healthier. When we drink, when we cook, when we shower, even when we garden.
We feel better about our health.
Thanks to Leaf Home Water Solutions.
Schedule your free home water test today at leafhome.com/free and save 15% on all home water treatment systems. That's leafhome.com/free for your free home water test and 15% off. leafhome.com/free.
News, talk, cards. KMOX AM St. Louis, KMOX FM Hazelwood. Always live on the free Odyssey app.
At 2 o'clock, we've got sunshine right now, 65 degrees downtown at the Arch. Which airports will be affected due to the government shutdown?
40 airlines across the U.S. will see flights cut starting tomorrow due to the government shutdown. The list obtained by the Associated Press was distributed to airlines today. The cuts will impact some of the busiest airports in the country, including Atlanta, Denver, Dallas, Orlando, Miami, and San Francisco. In major cities like New York, Houston, and Chicago, multiple airports will be affected. The Federal Aviation Administration had announced it was reducing air traffic by 10% across these high-volume markets to maintain travel safety. The move is meant to relieve pressure on air traffic controllers who are working without pay and have been increasingly calling off work during the ongoing shutdown. Airlines say they'll try to minimize the impact on travelers. Passengers should start to be notified about cancellations today. Marcela Sanchez, Washington.
Lambert Airport issues a statement to say that St. Louis is not on that list of impacted airports. The man who threw a sandwich and became a symbol of resistance to President Trump's D.C. law enforcement surge has been found not guilty of assault. Missouri's Attorney General is adding a new charge in her effort to permanently oust Sheriff Alfred Montgomery from office. Catherine Hanaway announces the new count is for failing to personally devote his time to the job. In a statement, Hanaway said it's impossible for Montgomery to fulfill his duties while he is incarcerated in federal jail. The new charge is added to the existing lawsuit attempting to oust him, which already accuses the sheriff of corruption and neglect. St. Louis County Executive Sam Page is sticking by his embattled health director.
The job Dr. Kanika Cunningham has done operating the St. Louis County Animal Care and Control Shelter has drawn scrutiny, with the county council voting no confidence in her at their last meeting. Despite that vote, County Executive Page remains firm in supporting her.
She's transformed the Animal Care and Control and Pet Adoption Center. It's a lot better than it's ever been, and we're pretty happy with her progress.
Page says the main issue is the shelter remains underfunded. Sean Malone, KMOX News.
2 Herculaneum High School students may be injured after their school bus ran off the road this afternoon. The bus was taking students from Jefferson College back to the high school when the accident happened on Highway Z. Emergency services were quick to the scene and checked out all the students on board. From the KMOX Business Desk, sponsored by Krentz Financial Group, KFGadvisors.com. Boeing will avoid criminal charges resulting from 2 deadly 737 MAX crashes in 2018 and 19. Jason Brooks has more.
A federal judge in Fort Worth, Texas, granted the Justice Department's motion to dismiss the criminal case against Boeing and approved a $1.1 billion settlement that Boeing will pay to victims of the crashes and other penalties. The crashes resulted in the grounding of Boeing's best-selling commercial aircraft for nearly 2 years, with Boeing sustaining $20 billion in financial losses, mostly due to airline compensation from the grounding and higher production costs.
The Dow from Stifel's down 264 points to 47,046. We've got some debris on 70 going east at Lucas and Hunt on the right shoulder. Also some debris on 44 going east at Grand, and that's got the left 2 lanes blocked there. 44 east at Grand, some debris that is in the left 2 lanes. Watch out there. Some road work on 70 west at Church Street. That is on the right shoulder. Disabled vehicle. They've just cleared 270 south before Manchester Road on the right side.
It's a pretty nice November afternoon, 65 for the high. That's about 5 degrees above average. Sunny skies, though it is a little bit windy. Tonight, clouds dominate, a spot rain shower here and there, and relatively mild. We only drop back to 55. Friday, partly sunny, a spot morning shower. Otherwise, it's a windy day and up to 71. The weekend, a strong cold front, though it's a dry cold front coming through for the weekend. Saturday, mostly sunny, 65, but I think we see dropping temperatures Saturday afternoon. Saturday night, some clouds, 38 for the low, couple of wandering snowflakes. Then Sunday, mostly sunny. It's a bundle-up day. The high Sunday, only 46. Temperatures drop into the mid-20s Sunday night into Monday morning. Do that again Monday night into Tuesday morning. From the Saliga Heating and Cooling Weather Center, I'm meteorologist Dave Murray on 104.1 FM. KMOX.
It is a blue sky. Right now, 65 downtown at the Arch. I'm Michael Calhoun, KMOX News.
Brought to you by Eamon Gantner and Capriano, YourEstateMatters.com. Hi, Margaret with Eamon Gantner and Capriano. How's your family? Do you have a legal plan for them when you're gone? Eamon Gantner and Capriano, YourEstateMatters.com.
The choice of an attorney is an important decision and shouldn't be based solely on advertising.
The Dave Glover Show is sponsored by the Michaels Flooring Outlet, the flooring experts. IGotFloored.com.
Welcome back, DGS 205. Just kind of a blow-off day today. Janelle's going to be here, I think, 2:30. We moved her up a little bit because Brad Young couldn't make it. Elam will be here. We can control Elam, though. He'll talk about what we tell him to talk about.
I'm sorry to bring up Miss Piggy again, but
oh, boy.
I remembered she and Kermit broke up. Did you guys know this?
Nope.
No, didn't keep up.
They broke up in 2015. They've been broken up for a decade, those two.
Why would they do that?
I don't know.
I mean, I'm not. I know they're not in a real relationship. I'm saying, like,
why would those two?
Why couldn't they make it work?
Why would the Muppets decide that was a good thing?
I think they had rebooted the Muppet Show for ABC at that point, and that was like a way to spice up the premiere or something. Like Kermit was going to be dating some other girl.
So, like, okay, for the kids show, let's spruce up the dating life.
A love triangle.
Oh my God,
it's weird. Oh my goodness. You know, one of the most awkward things in the world, staying at a friend's house.
Yeah, that can be tough. You just don't know what they got going on. You don't know what the right thing to do is.
Everything's weird. I remember when I first did that as a kid, like going to spend the night, which took me like 12 tries to even make it all night. But then going to my cousin's house in Southern Illinois, and just, you're so used to your thing.
Yeah.
And your food and the way your family smells and the television shows you watch, and it's all different.
Mm-hmm.
I remember being in Southern Illinois and the news was different. And I guess I was so stupid. I thought that the St. Louis news went all over the country. Like everyone had Dave Murray, and I'm just like, oh, this is making me feel strange. It's even worse as an adult, though. Have you done that recently? Like stayed at a friend's house?
It's been like 10 years since I've done that. Probably longer.
Just friends or family or both?
Yeah, family counts.
Yeah, I do it all the time.
Yeah.
I mean, I've seen
Me
it
no
with my
likey.
moms, but that's very normal.
Yeah.
Do not like it. Well, Maureen may never come back. She took a plane to Chicago with her sisters today.
Hope
Who
she's
knows
not
what's
one of
going to
those
happen?
Flights that gets cut.
Yeah. Cutting 10% of all the air travel.
She should take the Amtrak back. It'd be fun.
Amtrak's so much more fun. I love the train.
It's a good time.
I was really, really happily surprised with that.
Mm-hmm. It's a good experience.
Yeah.
And it's so easy. You just get on the train and you just lay back and look out the window and you're just like, all right, they got it from here.
Yeah, it also just depends on where you're going, though. Like if you're going to the city, it's great. If you're going out to the suburbs, it's a little bit more of a pain in the ass.
Yeah.
Because then you got to get from one train station downtown to another train station downtown, and it's a few blocks away. And you got to get another train and take that out to wherever you're going. It's a little different.
I realized a couple things I love and a couple things I hate today. I love my Timberland boots.
Okay.
They make me happy. I just love them. And I hate when people jaywalk. I get unusually angry when they're walking like against the signal. And then I really hate, because I have a rental car right now, the cars that when you pull up to a stoplight, the motor kind of goes off.
I hate
My new
that.
car does that.
Does it?
Yeah, not a fan.
Does your rental do that?
I think so.
Oh, I don't like that at all. Just keep the motor running. Get out on the highway because I'm looking for adventure.
Because every time you go, Rach, what do you throw back Thursday?
I would love to. But really quick, the jaywalking thing, I couldn't agree more. Unless I'm jaywalking.
I say I'm a major jaywalker.
Well, I have a really good reason when I'm jaywalking, okay? Like I
Yeah.
got to cross the street.
Yeah.
So
Well, I will say this. There's a difference between the cautious jaywalker that's not taking risks, that's just, oh, there's nobody coming, versus the people that just wander out into the street.
Yeah.
Like that happened yesterday on Tucker. Just some dude just starts, while there are like 90 cars coming by, he's just like, noop, noop, and then he realizes it, and he's like, oh no, and he turns and runs. Like, what are we doing?
I had one of those this morning where I'm pulling around to go into the garage.
Okay.
And in the middle of the street, a guy just walks out right in front of me, but then he had the audacity to give me the stare. And I'm usually not like this, but I really stared back.
You give him the
man, I gave him the
you give him
mean
the
mug.
stank face.
Yeah. Taught him a lesson.
all right, Throwback Thursday. Back in the day, on November 6th, 165 years ago in 1860, 82% of eligible voters turned out to elect Abraham Lincoln as our 16th president.
What percentage?
82%.
Wow. Back in the day, they knew how to get things done.
Yeah.
We're dummies.
102 years ago in 1923, Jacob Schnick was granted a patent for the electric razor, changing lives forever.
Thank God for that.
Yeah.
Not a big fan of the old schoolies.
64 years ago, 1961, a brush fire tore through Bel Air, California, and it burned down the homes of Burt Lancaster and Zsa Zsa Gabor.
What about the Fresh Prince?
It also damaged or threatened the homes of Marlon Brando, Cary Grant, Robert Stack, and Kim Novak, among others.
Man, that's a group of people, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
I wonder when things are, how things are going out there now from the last wildfires.
No idea.
Yeah.
Just don't hear any follow-up.
Man, the news cycle is so crazy because that was obviously the number one priority at the beginning of 2025. It was so sad, so tragic.
Yeah.
And you're right. It's like, we just march forward. We start focusing on other things. And then, we have our own disasters here that we have to deal with. So 58 years ago in 1967, Phil Donahue started a small talk show in Dayton, Ohio, which later became Donahue.
Yeah, it was a big deal back then.
Yeah.
I don't really know much about Donahue. Was it like a funny show?
No, it was like
Charlie Rose or something?
Yeah, no. It was the first who's my boy? He died. He was the mayor of Ohio something. Oh, who's the guy?
Jerry Springer?
Yes, he was the first sort of Jerry Springer.
Oh, very interesting.
But it wasn't as outlandish.
No, it was way more intellectual,
Yeah.
but it would get a little kooky.
At times it did.
Yeah, a little more like Geraldo, I guess.
Yeah. Did you ever watch Morton Downey Jr.?
Oh, yeah. He was something else.
When we were kids, we had no idea what they were talking about. We just found it fascinating because sometimes they would throw chairs at each other.
Yeah.
43 years ago in 1982, Up Where We Belong, the amazing ballad from the soundtrack to An Officer and a Gentleman, hit #1 on the singles chart.
How many years ago?
43 years ago.
That's when I graduated from high school. That's nutty. 43 years?
That's kind of crazy.
Don't like those things.
32 years ago in 1993, I'd Do Anything for Love, But I Won't Do That by Meatloaf hit #1 on the pop singles chart. It stayed there for 5 weeks.
I never understood Meatloaf.
I didn't either. I never got it.
Nah, never understood
Was
the
he
loaf.
an opera singer? Was he a rock guy? What was he?
Because he was just Meatloaf.
That's what makes him like interesting and
Yeah.
unique.
Yeah, I didn't like that song. Oh, I hated that song at the time so
I love
much.
that song.
Because I know it's hard because it's not like now, but like that song was on all the time. It never stopped. It was on MTV all the time, and it was on the radio stations all the time. It was on the pop stations, on the rock stations. It's like, also, if you would do anything, why wouldn't you do this thing?
Yeah, what is that?
Yeah.
Do we know what that
I don't know,
is?
but I mean, like, you're not going to do anything because you won't do one thing. That means it's not anything. You would say, I would do all the things but this thing.
That's a lot of thought going into the loaf.
I know.
But that's not the same one as let me forever do.
No.
No.
That was the one I was talking to you about the other day, Dave, where I was like, that song stressed me out as a kid.
Was that Bad Out of Hell?
No, that's Paradise by the Dashboard Lights.
Yeah.
Yes.
I love that song.
It's basically just like date rape.
The lady in the song is like, what's it gonna be, boy? What's it gonna be? And it's like, stop yelling at him. This isn't pleasant to listen to.
You took his side in that.
Well,
Okay.
I don't really understand like the plot. That's all I remember from the song as a child is her getting real intense like that.
I don't think he was the aggressor.
Okay.
Yeah, I think it was.
I think she was pressuring him into a relationship he wasn't ready to commit to yet. That's the vibe I got. Haven't heard the song in years, but
we should listen to it.
Yeah, we'll come in with it.
Meatloaf's getting a lot of run on the comments.
Yeah.
Dave Hines was roommates with his daughter. You got loaf stories?
You were roommates with Amanda Meatloaf?
Dave's got to stop lying. Dave's got to stop lying.
Look, was her last name Meatloaf?
Dude, we know you're in California. You can say anything at all.
Amanda Meatloaf.
Amanda Loaf.
Mom, the Meatloaf.
28 years ago in 1997, an LA judge denied a request by Tommy and Pamela Lee to block Internet Entertainment Group from offering free viewings of their home video showing them doing adult things. 27 years
was
ago.
Was that the first one?
First one,
of like
what?
the celebrity sex tape leak
First one
things?
I remember.
Was that? Yeah, that was before. Was that before the Kim Kardashian one?
Oh, yeah.
Was it?
Yeah. Kim Kardashian was like 2006, 2007.
Okay.
And Paris Hilton was like 2004-ish.
Okay.
I didn't remember her having one.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. You know, when you're the daughter of wealthy people, I guess that's the way to, I don't know, make a name. It's weird, isn't it? Like you got all these advantages and you're like, let's just do this.
27 years ago in 1998, The Siege, starring Denzel Washington and Bruce Willis, and The Waterboy, starring Adam Sandler, both opened to packed houses. The reason was the Star Wars Episode 1 trailer was being shown before and after both movies. So people were going just to see the trailer.
Those movies weren't bad.
No.
Like The
I
Siege was fine and The Waterboy was hilarious.
Jake says that Gonzo has a wife and her name is Camille.
Oh.
Yeah, Andrew was talking about her
Oh, okay.
Like Bill
last
Cosby?
hour.
Well, Rachel found some troubling.
That's weird, isn't it?
Yeah.
Follow-ups.
Look, it's not Gonzo's a fictional character, so I don't place that much judgment on Gonzo. It's more the Muffet guys who are like, this is funny. It's like,
Yeah.
Is it, guys? 24 years ago in 2001, 24 premiered, starring Kiefer Sutherland
Good show.
as counterterrorism expert Jack Bauer.
It was a great show, but they're also like, when you rewatch it, you're like, boy, they really make some of these smart people seem really stupid.
Well, it's also like a supremely evil show.
Paul says I was roommates with Gonzo's cousin.
23 years ago in 2002, Winona Ryder was found guilty of grand theft and vandalism, both felonies, for shoplifting clothes from Saks Fifth Avenue. She could have afforded the clothes. I remember when this happened
me too.
as a kid and just being so confused. Like, well, what would drive her to steal if she has money? Now I understand it's like a mental thing, I mean, it's sad.
Did she ever do it again?
I don't think so. I mean, I think she's like pretty much completely redeemed herself. And a big part of that was starring in Stranger Things. I think that was like her comeback to all of this. 18 years ago, 2007, Jay-Z released his 10th album, American Gangster. And 13 years ago in 2012, Barack Obama won his second term in office.
Speaking of Jay-Z, did you guys see the story that for the first time in however many years, there's no rap song on the top 40?
Yeah, they changed something, though. Didn't they change the criteria, or they changed something about how something about the rules of what can chart where, and I think that was why.
Okay.
Yeah.
J.R. Gain points out that in 24, one season, Jack Bauer died twice and got off heroin in the course of one day.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like I really loved what was my show, The Pit, which takes place over the space of one shift, I think
Real
12
time,
hours,
right,
something like that. I really liked it, but I'm so disappointed because, like, spoiler alert, there's a mass shooting at the end of it, and they have like 143 cast, and it's like, no, that would be the biggest anyway.
Yeah.
Just too many things happened, too many people died. I wanted it to be more realistic. But Pit 2 is coming out. I'll watch it.
Yeah.
Jack Bauer sure did like torturing people with no cause.
Oh, yeah.
I didn't watch it.
Yeah, it was a good show, but there was a lot of questionable stuff. Like
very evil.
like we're just going to torture him, and then they get the answers, and everybody's like, yay, torture.
Yeah, went great distances towards helping like normalize the military's use of torture.
What era was this?
Oh, I mean, post 9/11. So like maybe 02,
24
03.
years ago, you guys, 2001.
Yeah.
Blah, blah, blah. They have it.
Yeah. But that was just the first season. It had like 900 seasons. So
Oh,
everything
did it?
after oh, yeah.
Okay.
Did he ever like lay down and take a nap?
Jack
No.
Bauer? No,
Yeah.
you ain't got no time for that. It's only 24 hours.
There was a really funny tweet from years ago that was like, Jack Bauer, we need you. And then Jack Bauer says, oh, great. Another day where I won't eat anything or go to the bathroom.
Tell you guys about my friend, Dr. Kathy Maupin and BioBalance Health. And so be really candid with you. I am about 4 months late on my pellets, which is way too late. Total pilot error. I've just been lazy and haven't gotten in there and been making excuses, XYZ, and I'm not feeling great. It's not like I'm completely dragging, but my point is I can tell the difference. I've always loved the pellets because over the 6 months that they are active, it's not big highs, not big lows. It's very consistent. But now that I've been off of them for a few months, I can definitely feel the difference. And so I get my new pellets on the 17th, which I think is next week-ish, and I'll be feeling much, much better by Thanksgiving. On the other side of the parking lot is BioBalance Skin, where they do Botox and chemical peels and micro needling and all that kind of stuff. Both sides are very beautiful. They're med spa feels and vibes. There are always, I'm not exaggerating, always DGS listeners in both of the waiting rooms. So if you want to get something maybe for your face for Thanksgiving or Christmas or, Guns and Hoses, what have you, they would be happy to help you out. Just go to biobalancehealth.com.
Hi, this is Jill Schlesinger, CBS News business analyst, certified financial planner, and the host of the Jill on Money podcast. This is the show where your money is not scary. It's a show that's all about you. It's your questions that make it possible for me to provide unconventional and entertaining insights on your money and, more importantly, on your life. Listen and follow Jill on Money on the Odyssey app or wherever you get your podcasts.
Actual price will depend on product and subscription plan. Featured products are compounded drug products, which the FDA does not approve or verify for safety, effectiveness, or quality. Prescription products require an online consultation with a healthcare provider who will determine if appropriate. See website for details, restrictions, and important safety information.
Want a boost in and out of the bedroom? Hims has you covered. Introducing a new 2-in-1 approach to level up your game. Tadalafil for better bedroom performance and zinc for testosterone support. Put it all together and you've got what you need to turn things all the way up. Getting started is simple. Just go to hims.com/joy to start your free online visit. Through Hims, you can access ED treatments including pills, chews, and more, 100% online. No office visits, no pharmacy lines. Just fill out a simple intake form and a licensed medical provider will determine if treatment's right for you. If prescribed, it ships free and discreetly to your door. Find affordable treatment options at up to 95% less than brand names at hims.com/joy. That's hims.com/joy, hims.com/joy.
Hey St. Louis, this is Ben Barnett, board certified master arborist with Timberline Professional Tree Care. In my nearly 30 years in the industry, I've seen firsthand what damage falling trees can do to your property. The sad thing is that most trees that fail have defects that can be identified by a well-trained certified arborist. At Timberline, we have 7 ISA certified arborists, 3 of which have gone through extensive training and testing to become tree risk assessment qualified. Our track certified arborists can perform a thorough assessment of your tree and provide mitigation options for your peace of mind. If there's nothing wrong with your tree, we will let you know that it poses a low risk of failure. If it needs to be removed, we'll tell you in a detailed written report. It's all about honesty and integrity here at Timberline Professional Tree Care. So call us today to get a tree risk assessment scheduled. 636-479-7475 or contact us through our website at stltreecare.com.
I'm John Morgan of Morgan & Morgan. Last year, more clients hired Morgan & Morgan than ever before. We now have more offices, more staff, and more lawyers than any other injury firm in the world, protecting America, fighting for you.
Visit forthepeople.com for an office near you.
Is your home ready for the holidays? Beat the holiday rush and call our cleaning heroes at Zero Res. 3 rooms of carpet clean starting at just $139 and take $50 off your air duct cleaning. Book online anytime at ZeroResSTL.com.
Hey, this is former Cardinal Adam Wainwright. Congratulations to KMOX on 100 years as the voice of St. Louis.
$224 DGS. Happy Thursday. Wheels, I was snooping on your computer. Actually, it was, I guess, Ackerman's. Maybe it was yours. It was Gas House. Yeah. And someone said St. Louis is a sports desert.
Oh, it was a comment on the
stream.
Gas House Gang stream. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, it's when you're talking about like quality, right? I mean, the Cardinals are the definition of mediocre. You're about a 500 team. You're the definition of mediocre. The Blues are the second worst. They've given up the most goals in the NHL. They have the worst goal differential. They have the second worst point total. Their 2 goalies are the 3rd and 4th worst rated goalies by some of the advanced analytics measures for goaltenders. You've got their team captain saying their team doesn't compete. Braden Shen said that last night. We don't compete. All right. Why? Why don't your teammates compete? Well, we know the answer is something that neither Doug Armstrong nor Jim Montgomery nor Braden Shen, nobody's going to say it, because saying it's going to be insulting. It's because your star players don't care or they don't understand how to do it. Your star players are passengers. And that goes for the defensemen, the forwards. Your highest paid players are passengers. So that's, and by passengers, like, you don't lead the way. You're just waiting for someone else to do the dirty work, and then you'll follow along when that happens. And then you got City, where, you know, you had the big first year and it's not been as exciting since. And then you get today. Did you see this today?
No.
So Bradley Carnell was their coach the first year and led them to the playoffs in this big first, you know, the opening season, inaugural season thing. He gets fired, you know, midway through the next year, and now he's the coach of the year in MLS for another franchise. It's like, well, that's it. So, yeah, I mean, The closest thing that you have to something to get excited about is Mizzou, and they probably lose again this weekend to Texas A&M. Not 100%, but probably.
I'm not the biggest Blues guy.
Yeah.
But my gut is it's been like this for a while.
Well, this is the fourth straight year they've started like this, where they come out of the gate with, people thinking, and I think too, I think they're better than this, which is why it's infuriating. If I knew you sucked, I wouldn't rip you for being bad. But when you're supposed to be a competitive team that has a chance to be a playoff team, and you come out of the gate slow for the fourth straight year, and you've got a core of players that all have big contracts with big salaries and no trade clauses, and nothing's going to change. You can't even change those top guys if you want to. So that's Doug Armstrong's fault, because you're giving all these guys no trade clauses with their contracts, and then they don't perform. And you can list them. Jordan Kyrou is going to be a healthy scratch tonight. That's one of your top players. He's going to sit tonight because the coach is trying to send a message to the team. They need to sit about 6 guys because he and Buchnevich, Bennington's a joke right now. Bennington's one of the worst goalies in the league by all kinds of analytic metrics and by the actual real numbers. And he's out playing games last night like he's going to steal the puck after Alex Ovechkin's 900th goal. Like, don't put yourself in the center of a story that's about one of the greatest players of all time when you suck right now. I mean, the Blues at this moment are a clown show. And they're not giving us any good answers. They're just giving us the standard BS. We need to compete better. Well, do it. You're all getting paid to try hard. How about trying harder?
There you go. I can promise you that if you reach out to Tim at Triton Exteriors, a few things are going to happen. First of all, you're going to find a very friendly person, a very friendly company, especially when you say you're from the DGS. Tim and I are good friends. They're going to get with you the same day you call. They're probably going to get out to you the next day, maybe the same day, depending on, if there's been a big storm blow through or something like that. They do roofs. They do siding. They're a James Hardy Smart Siding company. They do gutters. They do fences. So pretty much anything on the exterior of your home. Big fans of these guys. I've heard from realistically maybe a dozen of you out there who said, hey, I just want to tell you that Triton's the real deal. Tim's the real guy. They took care of me and they did a great job. So give them a call, 314-717-1159, or go to Triton, Triton, Triton-STL.com.
The voice of St. Louis is turning 100.
KMOX Radio in St. Louis.
Join us as we celebrate all the legendary voices.
This is KMOX.
This is KMOX. KMOX, the voice of St. Louis.
Groundbreaking programming.
A new concept at your service.
And unforgettable moments that define this century.
His name is Charles A. Linden. Ahead, 3,600 miles to Paris.
Through every headline, every heartbreak, every heartbeat. KMOX, the voice of St. Louis.
You've got your whole life ahead of you, so choose a Medicare plan you can count on. And that's what you get with a Medicare Advantage plan from United Healthcare. With more than 45 years' experience serving its members, United Healthcare has plans with low monthly premiums that fit your life today and as your needs change tomorrow. The Medicare annual enrollment period ends December 7th, so go to uhc.com/Medicare today. United Healthcare Medicare plans. It's Medicare coverage Missouri can count on.
Let's check in with Dave Murray's weather forecast.
It's a pretty nice November afternoon, 65 for the high. That's about 5 degrees above average. Sunny skies, though it is a little bit windy. Tonight, clouds dominate, a spot rain shower here and there, and relatively mild. We only drop back to 55. Friday, partly sunny, a spot morning shower. Otherwise, it's a windy day and up to 71. The weekend, a strong cold front, though it's a dry cold front coming through for the weekend. Saturday, mostly sunny, 65, but I think we see dropping temperatures Saturday afternoon. Saturday night, some clouds, 38 for the low, couple of wandering snowflakes. Then Sunday, mostly sunny. It's a bundle-up day. The high Sunday, only 46. Temperatures drop into the mid-20s Sunday night into Monday morning. Do that again Monday night into Tuesday morning. From the Saliga Heating and Cooling Weather Center, I'm meteorologist Dave Murray on 104.1 FM, KMOX.
Sponsored by the Moolah Shrine Center Festival of Trees.
Hello, everyone. I want to invite you to the Moolah Festival of Trees. Come see over 40 of the best decorated trees you'll ever see. Adult tickets are only $2 and kids under 12 are free. November 22nd through the 29th at the Moolah Shrine Center.
We all hear the radio ads about the IRS. They tell you to be afraid, to be scared, and they try to frighten you into calling. I'm not here to do that. Tax Relief Advocates is different. TRA is here to tell you that if you owe money to the IRS, whether it's $5,000, $50,000, or $500,000, we have a solution. It doesn't matter if you're sitting in your car, at work, or with your kids. No matter where you are, call now. 800-575-6986. Don't lose hope. TRA can eliminate or reduce what you owe to the IRS. Generous programs are now available that can give you a fresh start. Our passion is taxes and helping individuals fix their IRS problems. We have over 1,000 5-star reviews on Google and an A+ with the Better Business Bureau. You don't need to be afraid of the IRS any longer. End your tax nightmare today by visiting us online at TRA.com or call 800-575-6986. That's 800-575-6986. Tax Relief Advocates. Real solutions for real people.
You could think you found your dream home online. The kitchen island looks perfect for your inner chef. The backyard, a paradise for your green thumb. And that extra room, hello walk-in closet. But here's the twist. The lot next door just got rezoned for years of construction. And this sound, yeah, you're going to be hearing a lot of that. Don't let your dream home turn into a nightmare. Work with the expertise and ethical training of a Realtor, here to guide and help protect you from the surprises you didn't see coming. Realtors are members of the National Association of Realtors, right by you.
Okay, I have to tell you, I was just looking on eBay where I go for all kinds of things I love, and there it was.
That hologram trading card. One of the rarest. The last one I needed for my set. Shiny like the
designer handbag of my dreams. One of a kind. eBay had it, and now everyone's asking, ooh, where'd you get your
windshield wipers? eBay has all the parts that fit my car. No more annoying. Just beautiful.
Millions of finds, each with a story. eBay. Things people love.
They're playing basketball. Tonight, it's men's Pelicans basketball as they face Chicago State. Pre-game 6:45. Tip at 7 on 104.1 FM KMOX.
.234 DG as happy Thursday to everybody. Gorgeous day out there. Dave will be with us in 1 hour. I believe tomorrow's going to be even warmer than today. And then Saturday's kind of the transition day. And then Sunday, it's a high of like 45, which I'm excited about.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to a nice chilly
Sunday. For sure. Make some chili. Janelle is here with us. She'll be with us for the next hour. Let's give away some AC/DC tickets. Band is coming to America Center on September 8th of 2026. And if you are the sixth caller right now at 314-436-7900 or 800-925-1120, you will win a pair of tickets courtesy of Live Nation. So thanks to Live Nation.
Awesome.
They always treat us so well.
Yeah, I like those folks.
How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Thank you for the Reese's.
Yes. I made sure everybody got the same ones.
Is it Reese's or Reese's? How do you guys say it?
Because it's a guy named Reese and it's his, so Reese's.
I know, but I grew up saying Reese's.
I know. So did my wife. A lot of people do.
Yeah.
Reese's Pieces.
I've not had the caramel cup. That's exciting.
Yeah, I haven't had the lava one, right? You haven't had that either, have you?
I have not. I'm excited.
We're like peanut butter cup connoisseurs here.
Yeah. I should know what you saw recently because I see your TikToks.
Saw Nuremberg.
Yeah.
On Monday. Mm-hmm.
And
I enjoyed it. It was dramatized for Hollywood purposes, obviously, because I, like a dork, read the book before I went and saw it. And they do, they Hollywood up a few of the scenes that don't really happen. But overall, I mean, you have great actors. You have Michael Shannon. You have Russell Crowe. You have Richard E. Grant plays like the British lawyer. It's an interesting look at something that had never been done that time in history. That was a first for them, deciding that they were going to put all of these Nazi high officials on trial as a world kind of the world deciding their fate. Yeah, it was interesting. It was neat. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm definitely going to see it.
Yeah, it's 2.5 hours. So yeah, be prepared for that.
Yeah.
But yeah, overall it's entertaining. It's a lot. I mean, obviously it's a lot of talking, you know, but that's what you have. So yeah.
I've been close to pulling the trigger on a couple of movies. I have hovered over The Long Walk several times.
Okay, I still haven't seen it.
Okay.
It's crazy.
Okay. Yeah, and here's the thing. This is kind of weird. Like, I know it's very graphic because even in the trailers, you can see how graphic it is.
And the book is graphic, so I would imagine they probably don't hold back too much, right.
And that doesn't bother me so much. Like, I know it's, it's not real blood, but if that's all it is, I'm like, I don't want to watch 2 hours of kids getting shot in the head. I mean, I can think of better things to do. And then weapons. I keep looking at weapons.
I really think you would enjoy Weapons.
Yeah.
It's different. It's a unique horror story told from 3 different perspectives.
Yeah.
And if you could enjoy House of Dynamite told from 3 different perspectives, you could surely enjoy this being told from 5.
And it's not one of those where it's like super, super scary kind of things.
No.
It's more suspenseful.
And I don't even really feel like it was that graphic until the very end.
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, mostly.
Yeah. I mean, there was a couple, but I mean, it's
the very end.
Right. The very end.
The only scene I've seen from Long Legs, which I keep seeing on TikTok, is the one where he's singing.
Oh, Nicolas Cage.
If you let me in, it can be nice.
Yeah.
I'm just like, what is even happening in this?
They did a good job this year. Well, I guess Long Legs came out last year. I think.
Yeah.
It's been a long year. About just really weird, older, creepy people.
Yeah. Long
yeah.
Legs isn't that scary either, though. It's
No.
good. It's all right. It's like, it's fine. It's worth watching,
Right.
but it's not like, oh my God, I'm scared.
I'll do it over the weekend.
Yeah.
Where I'll have time to come to terms.
They're decent movies. I mean, they're not too. They don't weigh heavy on you. Yeah. Have you seen Warfare yet? On
No.
HBO, I think you'd enjoy that. It's pretty
Which
intense.
one is that?
That was the one that came out earlier this year, by the same guy who did Civil War last year.
Okay.
And it's about a true story that happened, I believe, in I'm gonna get it either Iraq or Afghanistan, but it's about a troop that's kind of cornered, and I really think you'd enjoy that one. And it's just because I've been kind of scrolling back through what has come out this year and kind of been looking to see. Now, also today that came out, there was a Death by Lightning, 4 episodes on Netflix, and it's about James Garfield's assassination.
Oh, with Michael Shannon.
I finished it today. I watched all 4 episodes.
Good.
So good.
I'm making myself a reminder.
So it's a short series.
It's short. It's only 4 episodes,
right.
and it starts out because it's. I don't want to be like, oh, it's funny, but there's funny lines in it, but it's written kind of, I don't want to say irreverently, but it's not like any other kind of historical drama I've seen where, like everybody's speaking like thou and they're so. These were it was very relaxed. There's a lot of cussing. There's some nudity, some sexual scenes in it. It's not anything like I've seen. But again, Michael Shannon is James Garfield. It's been a Michael Shannon kind of week.
I've never been disappointed by Michael Shannon.
No.
Love him.
No,
and Matthew McFadden.
Yeah.
Love him too.
He plays the assassin. Yeah.
Yeah.
There's nobody that plays a loser like him.
You should, if you've never seen, speaking of McFadden, 5 years ago, maybe more, I saw this miniseries called Any Human Heart.
Okay.
And it is set in World War II, and it stars him and Sergeant, what's her name from Captain America?
Oh,
Peggy.
Haley Atwell.
Yes. Anyway, I'm just rambling. It's so good. It is so good. And I'm the only person who's ever seen it. I've not met one person who has seen it. It's a miniseries, and it was great.
The British?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. BBC.
Oh, well. I think they have like BritBox now too, where you can.
Yeah,
it's another streaming thing.
I always kind of like look at that one, but I know what it'll be. I'll watch one show and then I won't watch any more shows,
and then be billed $4.99.
So, are we getting into Oscar season yet?
Yeah, that's next week. Next week I have 4 movies, and it's going to be a long week.
It's a lot.
Although I can't see The Running Man coming up for anything. Running Man's going to be on Monday.
I'm hearing good things.
I've heard it's a lot like the book, that it's not a lot like the film. So yeah, look forward to that. But it's going to be a lot of very emotionally heavy, just deep, dark stuff. And I'm not like, it emotionally drains you after a while.
What else is coming up?
For next week or just in general?
Just in general.
Well, there's the Hamnet movie is everybody's talking about, and that's about William Shakespeare and about the death of his first child, which he then later kind of used as his, I don't want to say muse, but it inspired him to write Hamlet.
Okay.
But it's a really, I mean, it's, the death of a child. It's pretty,
Yeah. One of my...
Oh, Knives Out, I see on Thursday. The new Knives
okay.
Out movie, yeah. So
Love the first one, was meh about the second one.
right. The third one's supposed to be better, yeah.
One of the most indefensible things about me is I think Shakespeare is so mid.
As compared to what?
Just
At
like
the time.
I just think it's because it's old. I just think like if today he was writing the same
You
stuff, we'd
can't
be like,
do that, though.
oh my God.
You compare like Wheels with baseball. You can't compare to now. You have to compare to then.
Have you ever seen one of his plays live?
Not only have I seen them, I've been in them.
Really?
No, I lied about that.
Okay.
But using the sports analogy, though, when we watch like old Babe Ruth video, we kind of laugh at how silly it looks.
Right, sure, but you also appreciate like him measured up against who
Sure.
he was at that time is something that
I'm going to be honest with you.
Okay.
If you said, hey, you can watch Hamlet or I can punch you in the nuts.
Have you seen Thor? Have you seen the movie Thor?
Yeah.
You've basically seen Hamlet.
Yeah.
Right.
I mean,
they had
all the-
superheroes.
without the those and thuths and
Actually, no, that's not true. In Thor, you would have had a lot of the thous and those, and so it was Hamlet. I mean, Kenneth Branagh is known for injecting Shakespeare into most of the movies that he directs. So, I mean, if you saw Thor, you saw Hamlet. So, congratulations, guys.
Anything
did
that
it.
you guys, what's your Shakespeare? What is your thing that most people venerate and you're like, don't see it?
Shakespeare. No. Actually, Shakespeare reading is tedious.
Yeah, that's why I
Really
said. That's why I asked
tedious.
if he had seen any of the plays, because I've only seen Romeo and Juliet, but I've seen like several productions of it, and I always just get so it's just enthralling to see people.
Yeah,
I mean, the dialogue is just so incredible.
I liked Much Ado About Nothing,
Okay.
the movie. I thought that was good.
All right.
I need it spoon fed to me though.
Trying to think of the Alexander Skarsgård movie that was the Viking that that had just come out like a couple
Norseman?
of years ago.
Yeah.
That's Hamlet. I mean, it's anytime you have a kid who watches his father get killed by his brother. I mean, Lion King was Hamlet. I mean, you've seen him. You've seen Hamlet played out several times. That's apparently such an iconic piece of, I don't want to say pop culture. I guess Shakespeare's pop culture, but it's been done over and over again.
Blair says Downton Abbey or any other royal movie snooze fest.
Oh, the movies are typically okay. Like I don't know. It varies for me on those things. Because like The Crown, I thought was pretty good.
Yeah.
Even though I hate those people, it was an interesting story.
I didn't finish it.
Yeah.
I don't think I watched that. I know I didn't watch the last season.
Yeah, it was good. Because you are seeing how terrible these people are.
Yeah, they don't really hold back, do they?
No. You're like, my God, they're awful.
Yeah.
I can't think of any.
You know they're doing one like that about the Kennedys.
I keep hearing that.
By the same people, and I'm curious if they're going to be as take the gloves off and fight as they were with the Crown. Because the British royal family was not happy with the Crown. They did not like it. Which tells me it was probably a little more accurate than they'd like it to be.
Right. True.
So are we going to I hope they have that same energy with the Kennedy
I don't
thing.
know how close to Prince Andrew did they get. I didn't see the last season.
They kind of tiptoe around it, but there's some
Yeah.
there's some awkwardness with Prince Andrew in the show.
Overhead Door Company of St. Louis, the genuine, the original, present 100 years of KMOX.
Dr. Martin Luther King.
There for every headline.
This is KMOX, the news voice of St. Louis. Martin Luther King, father of nonviolence in the civil rights movement, was killed by an assassin's bullet tonight in Memphis, Tennessee.
The assassination of Dr. King tonight demonstrates to what depth some people in this great nation of ours have fallen.
Dr. Martin Luther King was my friend, as he was to hundreds of clergymen and thousands of church leaders in this city who heard him gladly when we brought him here. I express on behalf of all his friends here our deepest sympathy.
There for every headline, every heartbreak, every heartbeat. KMOX, the voice of St. Louis. Brought to you by Together Credit Union. Achieve more with competitive rates on savings and lending. Visit togethercu.org.
For 100 years, KMOX has been part of St. Louis. Now, Together Credit Union is helping celebrate that legacy. Starting in November, visit any Together Credit Union branch to pick up a KMOX 100th anniversary commemorative ornament for just $5 while supplies last. Each ornament supports Children's Miracle Network of Greater St. Louis. Together Credit Union, honoring 100 years of KMOX, the voice of St. Louis, and Children's Miracle Network of Greater St. Louis, improving the health of all children.
Discover the life you want at Fairwinds River's Edge in St. Charles. We deliver a life-enhancing environment that nourishes the mind, body, and spirit as residents lean into joy and embrace purpose in a new age of senior living. Simply put, we have your back so you can put your best foot forward. Join us Wednesday, December 3rd for our holiday craft fair, followed by happy hour with BB Boomers. Visit Fairwinds River's Edge on Facebook to learn more.
Nobody had to tell your grandparents not to drive while using their typewriters. Why should it be any different for us kids and our cell phones? Distracted driving was the cause of more than 3,000 deaths in 2022. Come on, we're smarter than this. Let's put down the phones and focus on the roads. Drive safe, everybody.
Don't drive distracted. A message brought to you by the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration, Project Yellow Light, and the Ad Council.
At Audion Hearing, our mission is simple: to make better hearing affordable for everyone. We're proud to offer high-quality, rechargeable hearing aids starting at just $98. Clear, comfortable, and ready to use right out of the box. And here's a study worth hearing. Research shows that wearing hearing aids can reduce your risk of dementia by up to 61%. Join over 1 million happy customers and hear the difference today by going to audionhearing.com. That's AUDIEN hearing.com.
KMOX welcomes Trans-Siberian Orchestra, The Ghosts of Christmas Eve at Enterprise Center, December 23rd at 3 p.m. Tickets are on sale now at Ticketmaster.com. A portion of the proceeds benefits Siteman Kids at St. Louis Children's Hospital. Trans-Siberian Orchestra, The Ghosts of Christmas Eve at Enterprise Center, December 23rd at 3 p.m. For more information, KMOX.com/events.
Don't miss Mosby Building Arts Home Improvement Show, Saturdays from 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. on KMOX. One of the last call-in shows where you can get live answers to your remodeling, design, and construction questions. Tune in Saturdays at 11 a.m.
Welcome back, DGS 249. Happy Thursday. So Janelle brought us some Halloween candy. Rate someone got you one of your favorites.
I would just like to extend a heartfelt thanks to whoever it is who is bringing in this Halloween candy and setting it out on the counter. It's pretty picked over at this point, mostly because of me, but they have brought in such good candy.
Yeah.
Trolley night crawlers.
Not familiar.
Like sour
Gummy worms type that, yeah.
Twizzlers, always a hit in my book. Sour Patch Kids.
Yeah, I took a few of those.
Today there were Warheads, which I have not had in years.
Are they nuclear ones?
No, unfortunately. They were regular, but they were still really good.
I'm upset. I don't like any of this.
No?
I don't like
You
fruity.
don't like fruity candy?
Yeah, like I can have a couple Starbursts.
Okay.
High five on that one.
But then I'm like, oh, I'm done.
What about Airheads? Because I took a bunch of those
I took
too.
a bunch of Airheads.
I don't even
Airheads are so good.
I don't know if I've had an Airhead.
Oh, Airheads Extremes.
Yeah. I liked bottle caps.
All right.
I feel like Wheels and I are on like the
great
same
ones.
candy
I know. 'Cause
track.
we're both Reese's
Yeah.
freaks too. Yeah.
Just chocolate.
And someone else, or maybe it was the same person, brought in those strawberry candies with the soft center. They're like grandma candies.
Yeah.
You
Yeah,
get them
yeah,
at church or whatever. I have always loved those, and there's a big bag of them out there right now, and I keep taking handfuls every time I
My
walk by.
version of that is I love the shortbread cookies with the goopy cherry in the middle.
Yes. Those are good, dude.
When mom would have canasta.
Those are real
They'd have
good,
those
though.
cookies.
That's not like just fake good. That's good.
Yeah.
Shortbread cookies are vastly underrated.
Speaking of, Rach was telling me that people are really excited about the DGS Bissinger's chocolates.
Yeah, I was really happy to see the response we've gotten on social media. Just people who are excited to go out and get these chocolates as soon as they're available. And the icing on the cake is that it's going to benefit Operation Food Search.
Yes.
But I can't wait to see like the design of the sleeve, and that's going to be really, really cool.
It's going to be really cool.
Do we know how much they are yet?
I don't. So I did.
I mean, I know, but I don't know if I should say because they're not for sale yet.
Oh, I don't think there's any problem.
I believe they will be about $19.99.
Okay.
Oh, very reasonable.
I was figuring 25 for your 25th, but hey.
They would have been good too.
Never mind. It's $25
Hey, you gotta go text him.
Are you guys bringing them to your last Operation Food Search at the
For
Hardee's?
sure.
Are you?
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, we need. I'm such a liar. I just said for sure. I had not even thought of that.
Look at my eyebrows. I'm like, oh, for sure.
Yeah, no, I'm just calling myself out. I had not had that thought in my head. I'm like, duh. Yeah,
You might wanna-
doy. No, it's a great idea. We'll
talk to
What
Dan.
did- yeah, I
Talk
didn't know
to
if you were
Dan.
going to do it like instead of your hats or if
Yeah. Which we have to do because we didn't order hats.
Yeah. They see the sleeve should be the beanie of the like
Oh.
the,
The sleeve where the candy goes in.
Like a little, yeah.
Oh no, like the entire box like should be in a beanie.
I like that. She's got good ideas.
Beanie candy.
Rach, what's the house party thing?
Okay, I have this pulled up here. There was a house party in St. Charles County that
That
got
doesn't make sense.
so out of hand that a teen was injured because he was hit by a flying chair. Someone was just
Jeez.
throwing a chair across the house, and they caused thousands of dollars in damage. So it was in the Preston Woods neighborhood. Homeowners are gone. It's a teenager inviting a couple of his friends over to watch football. But then one of the friends invites an outsider. The outsider puts the address on social media.
Oh.
And it just gets out of hand from there. The teen says, like, it just kept spreading and spreading. I was not anticipating this huge crowd. And he said, he was asked, like, well, were you having fun? And he's like, no, I'm thinking this is crazy as more people arrive to my parents' house.
Yep.
So, yeah, a 17-year-old was struck in the head with a flying chair, 7 stitches in his head, and a golf ball sized lump on his head. And had to go to the hospital, obviously. And yeah, just thousands and thousands of dollars worth of damage. They said there were 100 people at the back door trying to get in, and they were trying to hold the back door shut.
This is why you don't throw high school parties at your house.
I never came. I didn't have any friends, so no one would have been there. But I never came close to throwing a party. Did
I
you guys?
was too afraid of my dad. No way.
Yeah.
No chance. I went to plenty of parties that were like that. And sometimes I'm like, what are you doing?
Every time I went to a party at somebody's house, which wasn't many, but when it would happen, I'd be like, you, sir, are an idiot.
Yeah.
We are all benefiting, but you are the stupidest person I know.
Dude, it's never, I mean, I went to plenty that turned out fine. It was a mess, but like it was cleanable. But there were some that got that way where it's out of hand and like other schools find out about it and kids that you don't even know are showing up and you're like, oh no.
Which is impressive back in the day because there was no social media.
I know, right. No, and no cell phones, no nothing. I don't know how they found out, but
Smoke
boy.
signals.
So there was even a hole punched in a wall.
Ugh.
They shattered a couple of windows. A television was punched in,
Yeah.
and they ripped off a section of the kitchen counter.
Oh, man.
These are just D's.
Yeah, oh, no doubt. But they're also drunk out of their minds, so they get stupid. I had a friend who threw a party because he was an idiot, and somebody like pulled the chandelier down from the ceiling in the what do you call that? The foyer.
When you take a teen and you get them drunk, they don't have any
You're
concept of like, and you put them
Tomorrow.
in a space that doesn't belong to them,
and someone's egging them on.
They lose all sense of consequences. It's like, yeah, of course I'm going to rip down this chandelier
Yeah, you're
or
not
pull
wrong.
out the kitchen cabinets. They're not mine. I have no consequences for this.
Yeah. Let me tell you guys about Bethesda. I was just there last night doing a couple of vigils for No One Dies Alone. And it's always weird going back to Bethesda Dilworth, where my mom was and passed away, and just walking down that same hallway, but that's kind of neither here or there. If you're interested in skilled nursing or assisted living, you can go to BethesdaHealth.org. But what Bethesda has asked me to do is tell you guys about 7 of their communities that are for people who are fully capable of taking care of themselves. Whether you're solo or married or want to live with a roommate, there are seven different communities. And I want to tell you about one in Oakville down in South County called Bethesda Terrace, 146 apartments with housekeeping and maintenance provided, set on 10 acres, including a dog park, private courtyard, walking paths, water features. You get 2 meals per day, breakfast, lunch, or dinner, served restaurant style. It's at 2535 Oakmont Terrace if you want to drive by and take a look at it, or you can call 314-375-1070. If you want to look at the other 6 communities, simply go to BethesdaHealth.org.
Now that we're getting older, we've been putting more thought into maintaining our health.
We knew the water we drink every day could be filled with contaminants, so
We called Leaf Home Water Solutions.
they came to our home and did a free water test and gave us the analysis right away.
We were shocked at what we saw.
They found heavy metals like iron and copper.
Our own tap water was putting our health at risk, but Leaf Home Water Solutions made it easy to get safer water from every tap and hose. A whole home solution.
They have more than 250 product combinations and designed a system that fits our needs and budget. The installation took less than a day.
With Leaf Home Water Solutions, our water is safer and healthier. When we drink, when we cook, when we shower, even when we garden.
We feel better about our health.
Thanks to Leaf Home Water Solutions.
Schedule your free home water test today at leafhome.com/free and save 15% on all home water treatment systems. That's leafhome.com/free for your free home water test and 15% off. leafhome.com/free.
You're listening to Leaf Filter Radio, and the guru of gutter protection himself, Chris Coonahan, is here to take your most pressing leaf-related questions.
Hey, everybody, Chris here. I understand we have Ron on the line. Ron, where are you calling from?
Uh-oh. Ron, are you calling from a ladder?
Well, I was. I wanted to ask Chris what I need to do to get my gutters ready to have leaf filter installed.
Oh, Ron, you don't have to do anything. A Leaf Filter Trusted Pro will come out and clean out your gutters, realign and seal your gutters, and install Leaf Filter, America's #1 gutter protection system.
So I didn't need to get on this ladder?
Ron, Leaf Filter Trusted Pros are in your neighborhood and ready to help. Just visit leaffilter.com/deal to schedule your free gutter inspection and get up to 30% off.
Thank goodness. What was that site?
To get this special radio offer, go to leaffilter.com/deal for your free gutter inspection today and get up to 30% off. That's leaffilter.com/deal for up to 30% off. leaffilter.com/deal. See representative for warranty details.
250 years ago, a promise was made to connect families and friends near and far. And during the holidays, that promise is more important than ever. That's why USPS is building a better network to meet your needs with timely deliveries, easy and affordable ways to ship, and everything you need to make your season full of holiday cheer. Our purpose is delivering your peace of mind, knowing your love will arrive, bringing joy to all. The United States Postal Service. Learn more at USPS.com/holidays.
This is the story of the one. As a maintenance supervisor at a manufacturing facility, he knows keeping the line up and running is a top priority. That's why he chooses Grainger. Because when a drive belt gets damaged, Grainger makes it easy to find the exact specs for the replacement product he needs. And next day delivery helps ensure he'll have everything in place and running like clockwork. Call 1-800-GRAINGER, click Grainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
Celebrating 100 years of informing and entertaining. KMOX AM St. Louis, KMOX FM Hazelwood, the voice of St. Louis.
At 3 o'clock, we've got sunshine. Right now, it's 65 degrees downtown at the Arch. Airports in New York, Los Angeles, and Chicago among the 40 of the busiest across the U.S. where flights will be cut because of the government shutdown. That is according to a list distributed to the airlines and obtained by the Associated Press. St. Louis is not on that list. St. Louis County Executive Sam Page says leadership of the animal shelter is not the problem.
His comments come after the county council voted no confidence in Dr. Kanika Cunningham, who has been operating the St. Louis County Animal Care and Control Shelter since February. He says the issue predates her.
These are tough issues. The animal care and control remains underfunded, and with the appropriate resources, it could be even better.
page says under Cunningham, the shelter is running, quote, a lot better than it's ever been. Sean Malone, KMOX News.
Missouri's Attorney General is launching an investigation into the state's utility companies over their safety compliance. Catherine Hanaway announces her office is probing whether utilities are following the Dig Safe law, which requires them to mark underground lines within 2 working days of a request. The investigation comes after reports of systematic failures by some companies to mark their buried lines in a timely and accurate manner. Hanaway says her office will not hesitate to hold utility companies accountable. A federal judge in Texas dismissed a criminal conspiracy charge against Boeing related to 2 737 MAX crashes that killed 346 people. Rhonda Humdabrigi is reflecting on 15 years leading Lambert Airport. She's announced her retirement for next fall. When she took over in 2010, Lambert was a ghost town, just having been dehubbed by American Airlines. She brought a Southwest connection station to fill the gap, along with transatlantic flights to Frankfurt and London Heathrow. KMOX asked how she's been able to unite a fractured metropolitan area.
I think it was that constant ability to not shy away from being out there and trying to answer the questions.
A direct Heathrow to Lambert flight is still some months away, but St. Louis tourism experts want to start capitalizing on it.
Now that it's happening, we need to support the success of the flight.
Kat Neville of Explore St. Louis on TIAM says a St. Louis delegation will be going to London next month to find ways to create more visibility.
If you've heard of St. Louis and you're a Brit, you probably have deeper connections to the U.S. St. Louis tends to be a second or third kind of level choice for international travelers.
But Neville anticipates there'll be a lot of buzz about Route 66's 100th year anniversary and the chance to experience Americana. Europeans like that. The British Airways direct flight takes off in April. From the KMOX Business Desk, sponsored by Krentz Financial Group, KFGadvisors.com. Corporate layoffs exploded in October. Here's Jason Brooks.
Outplacement firm Challenger Gray and Christmas reports that employers cut more than 153,000 jobs in October, a gain of more than 180% from the previous month, and the highest monthly total since the fourth quarter of 2008, when the U.S. economy was in the grips of the financial crisis. Technology cut more jobs than any other sector in October, topping 33,000, while DOGE-related federal government cuts have led all sectors in 2025 at nearly 294,000. Artificial intelligence was cited for 31,000 cuts in October, now attributed for more than 48,000 layoffs in 2025.
Cost cutting cited as the top reason for employers. Artificial intelligence was second. Let's get an update of the St. Louis Business Index. Here is Stifel's Scott Bedell. Scott.
Good afternoon, Michael. Hello, everyone. The roller coaster impacting the financial markets continued again today, this time, however, on the downside. The NASDAQ Composite Index took the largest hit, falling 1.9% to 23,053. The next worst was the Standard & Poor's 500 Index, as it dropped 1.1% to 6,720. Finally, the Dow Jones Industrial Average lost 397 points, or just about 0.8%, to 46,913. Locally, the Bloomberg St. Louis Stock Index was down 0.2% at 1,579. Checking on some stocks of local interest, Bayer Corporation up 0.33% at $7.63. Ameren gained 0.75% at $102.01. Stifel Financial added 0.5% at $120.07. On the downside, Edgewell Personal Care lost 2.5% at $18.70, while Bellring Brands fell 3.8% to close at $29 even. This has been Scott Bedell from Stifel Financial, member SIPC and New York Stock Exchange. For more information on our firm, we invite you to visit our website at stifel.com.
Sunshine in control going through our afternoon. A little windy and a little bit above average. 65 for the high. Tonight, clouds dominate, a couple of spotty showers, but not going to be much moisture around. Temperature is pretty easy. 55 for the overnight low. Friday, maybe a spot early morning shower, otherwise partly sunny, windy at 71 on Friday. Friday night, partly cloudy, 45. Saturday, mostly sunny, 65, but dropping temperatures during the afternoon. Saturday night, 38 for the low. Couple of snow flurries could be wandering around. Sunday, mostly sunny and cold, a little breezy, 46 on Sunday, with a widespread hard freeze Sunday night into Monday morning with temperatures in the mid-20s. From the Saliga Heating and Cooling Weather Center, I'm meteorologist Dave Murray on 104.1 FM. KMOX.
Sponsored by the Pauley Agency. Hey, St. Louis, how'd you like to see if you, your family, or employees qualify for a health insurance plan that is open enrollment year-round? Call the Pauley Agency. They put the sure in insurance. Call to set up an appointment at 636-222-2149. We've got sunshine at 65 downtown at the Arch. I'm Michael Calhoun, KMOX News.
The Dave Glover Show is sponsored by the Michaels Flooring Outlet, the flooring experts. IGotFloored.com.
.306 DGS on KMOX. Janelle, who goes by Holy L online, is hanging out with us until 3:30. Dave Murray joins us for the forecast at 3:35. Let's do a DGS happy hour. Anyone want to jump in? If not, I have something about the universe.
Oh.
So the universe, as we all know, because we're all amateur physicists, is that based on inflation, which happened at the very beginning of the Big Bang, the universe is expanding at an ever-increasing rate. Therefore, everything will just pull apart from each other, and in billions or trillions of years, molecules themselves will just rip apart because it's never going to stop expanding. Evidently, they forgot to carry the one or something, because now they're saying, oops, it's actually slowing down. They're literally saying we did the math wrong, and the universe is not accelerating, it's slowing down.
So it's still expanding, but the expansion is slowing.
Bingo.
There you go.
Where's expanding to?
What a great question. What a great question.
Nothingness of forever.
Because how does something
expand into nothing?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well.
Yeah.
This is why I'm an amateur physicist.
Is it stretching the edges of nothing?
Right, but if, like, for example, if there was a quote wall, well, then there's no more where to expand. You're stopping.
But it's redefining it. But it would redefine the existence of nothing.
Right.
Yes.
Right. Like nothing is actually a something.
Because I think of like a bubble, and as a bubble grows, okay, well, it's expanding.
It's taking the space of something else.
Right.
Yeah.
So what is it taking the space?
Other dimensions. Other universes.
Possibly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We have no idea.
No.
The math says lots of things are out there.
Yeah, maybe it's like if you take a bubble bath and all those bubbles are universes.
Yeah.
Some are big, some are little. And if they're all expanding at the same time, maybe you're just expanding into another universe.
And then you collide eventually, and
collide.
Big boom.
Big bang starts.
We fixed it.
Those are called
Bam.
Those are called inversions.
Here, let me check the math.
Those are called inversions in the comic series.
It checks out.
I'm leaving. I've done enough work for today.
And in those cases, somebody's got to die.
Yes.
Lots of somebody's.
Who's next?
I'll go next.
Okay.
In the spirit of dunking on Kim Kardashian, as we've been doing all week, I saw an article last night that I thought was apt for this topic. Kim Kardashian is blaming ChatGPT for failing her law exams.
I saw that.
She's revealed she uses ChatGPT to help her study, but she says it mostly steered her in the wrong direction. She said, when I need to know the answer to the question, I'll take a picture and put it in there. But it's always wrong. It has made me fail tests all the time. And then I'll get mad and I'll yell at it. You made me fail. Why did you do this? And it will talk back to me.
Well, she sounds like a lawyer. Jeez.
I'm
Would
wondering...
nobody of importance just say publicly, shut up? Stop talking. You're an idiot. That's idiot talk. I failed. You failed because you didn't actually study. You didn't actually learn anything. You didn't get a book. You didn't learn anything. You just wanted something else to give you the answers. Yeah. That's not learning.
I like the way you just said
God. I'm serious. I could break something right now that made me so angry.
Hey, Janelle.
I assure you, Kevin, it's not that big a deal.
I will punch back.
No, but honestly, though,
hit him first before he can hit you.
Fight.
It is so symbolic of how stupid we are. Like we're teaching college kids, like, no, as a species.
Yeah, who's we?
As a
got a mouse in your
species.
pocket?
But that's the prevailing attitude in the world is like, well, this thing that was supposed to help me cheat failed me. Yeah, don't cheat.
Yeah.
Do the work.
And idiocy is celebrated now.
Yeah, God almighty.
It's looked at as like, oh, isn't that
Give
funny?
a drink, man. Like the wrong week to stop sniffing glue.
It's
Turn
Thursday,
off his mic
Thursday.
now.
Take a sip. We will know any day now whether or not she passed this round of the bar exam.
Well,
Can't wait.
ChatGPT did it for her.
I'm on the edge of my seat.
Can't wait.
Wheels, can you channel your anger into a topic?
Serenity now. Actually, this actually ties into a topic I have.
All right.
Have you heard of the term social transgression?
I've heard it. I don't know what it is.
Okay, so essentially, if you look at life, if you look at business, if you look at decisions using game theory, like it's a game and you're trying to win the game, the best, most efficient way to win a game is to cheat. That's what a transgression is.
Okay.
And the best way to get ahead and cheat and not get caught cheating is to sneakily cheat with the help of other people. So you get together with other like-minded people, and then you all start to win while you defeat other people in this game of life because the other people are dumb and they're following the rules.
They're none the wiser.
And yes, and the whole key to making it work is nobody knows you're doing it. Because if you do it and other people know it, then they team up and cheat. And now you got competition. And then everybody's teaming up and they're going against the rules and all that. And it essentially kind of explains how power works in the world, which I thought was really interesting because you don't benefit by following the rules. The rules are basically there for dummies, which is what gets us into the whole Kim Kardashian thing, right? She's not following the rules. Now, this is a little different thing. She's not winning because of that. But well, she's a billionaire, so maybe she is winning. I don't know. But this idea that we are incentivized to not follow the rules. People that don't follow the rules or people who work together to subvert rules actually succeed more in the game.
So let me wrap my mind around this. This is basically like a think tank saying, here's how humans interact with each other. Like they're saying this is how the world works.
This is how it's been done. Yes.
Okay.
And it was the person I saw talking about it was just giving a lecture about the concept. It wasn't like this was about any specific thing. And it was like, it was basically a lesson. So you understand how this is working. Because the person kept saying, don't do this. Like, this is bad. It's not a good thing because you're hurting other people by doing this.
But aren't they also saying, don't do this, but you're going to lose if you don't do it?
To a degree, it's more of like, we need to change this was the idea. And some of it had to do with like, this is how quote unquote secret societies work, right? Like Skull and Bones or whatever, where maybe the organization itself isn't breaking the rules, but you're building relationships that allow you to go around rules, that allow you to come to agreements with like-minded people where you can work on something, even if it's not necessarily the way that it's supposed to be set up in the regular world.
Mm-hmm.
So it's literally this cigar-filled room, right? The back room that you're making a deal in. And when you think of it that way, right, the backroom deals, well, we all know that's been the case forever throughout the course of human history. And it's an important thing to understand. Mm-hmm. Because the only way you can ever take action to kind of work against that is to understand it. If you don't know what's happening or you're not going to do anything about it, well, it's going to keep happening. And that's kind of where we are.
Mm-hmm.
We're in a place now where average Joe public is just not paying attention to the fact that these smoke-filled back rooms are where everything's happening.
I think we do, especially when it plays out in a court. Like when, a highly famous or rich person goes and gets in trouble, they don't usually serve as much time as your average
because they
individual.
have connections and they have money, so that gives them access to better defense.
They have a cheat code as far as the court goes.
Yeah, so we see it, but we don't do anything about it.
What can we do about it?
Well, we could, it's an old, we talk about it all the time. I get repetitive, but we could participate in our process. You could go vote in primaries and you could go vote in midterms and you can go do things that nobody does now. Like 90% of people don't do those things. And if you did, you could choose people that would then enact laws to restrict some of those behaviors, but we don't do it.
Yeah, but you got a whole bunch of people out there asking ChatGPT who they should vote for now. So
well, yeah, again, kind of to the point, though, we're not doing the things that we could do to rein that in. You're never going to stop it, right? I think that was another part of the point, was that this has been going on since humans existed.
Sure.
And you're never going to stop it because people know it works, but you can try to fight back against it and level it out a little bit.
Okay. I'm probably going to ask this inartfully, but you'll get it.
Mm-hmm.
What is the difference to the generation, the way they live, whether it's better, worse, easier, harder, between our generation that we had to learn or not learn, but we didn't have a third choice, and Phoebe's generation, which according to Phoebe is like 80% cheating through college. And so they're not learning anything except how to cheat.
Right.
So they are now 40 years old in a career. Are they at a big disadvantage because they don't know about the Civil War? Or can they just Google it or whatever's going to be there in 20 years and they'll be fine?
My argument would be if you don't know things, you'll always be behind the people that do.
Yeah, you are going to be taken advantage of, especially now in the day and age where you can't tell real from fake anymore online. That's like it. Yeah, I think they're going to be easily swindled, and I think that's the reason it really is incumbent upon people of my generation who have still, I don't want to say my kids are young; they're 20 and 22, but I put a lot of time in to make sure that they weren't, what I, like a Kim Kardashian as far as a lawyer goes. Like, I don't worry about my kids. I worry about how other people didn't raise their kids and just kind of coasted through and didn't really put the time in to make sure that their the next generation is coming up. So it's like, it's worrisome.
Yeah. I'm sure I've had a version of that thought before, but that's an interesting thought that some of us are shortchanging society by raising crappy kids.
That's the way I've always thought. It was like even when you're on the road, it's like, I don't want to say like I'm at the behest of how somebody else raised their kid, but I mean, like, I know my kid isn't like swerving in and out of traffic and cutting people. Like, I mean, everybody is kind of being held hostage by how somebody else did or didn't raise their kids.
Word.
For sure.
I mean,
and a huge disservice to the kids too, you know?
Yeah, well, and
you're right. It affects all of society, but it's unfair to like these innocent young people who they're just doing what they know. They're just doing what they've been taught to do.
This is why I don't want to blame a younger generation. We need to help them. Like, because
I'm not blaming them. I'm blaming
No, that's
us.
what I'm saying. Right. What I'm saying, that's why what the point of this class was. That the person was giving this talk to help because look, it's a very fair and valid complaint that younger, well, I'll just say millennials and Gen Z, because they're the youngest adults of our society. They're right in that the system is not working for them. It's working for the people that made it. But if you don't know it, or you're not participating in it, or you're not finding a way to come together in your own teams to combat it, you can't get ahead because they're going to keep you from it.
Okay, another question. Should I ask it on the other side of the break? Or
yes, please.
Okay.
Actually.
Quick break, right back, DGS.
Hey, y'all, this is Maggie Freeling, host of the new podcast, Up and Vanish Weekly. Tune in each week as Payne Lindsay and I are joined by other true crime experts to take a fresh look at some of the most puzzling crimes and shine a spotlight on the cases that have stumped investigators for far too long. So go right now and search Up and Vanish Weekly in your podcast app to follow the show. Listen for free wherever you get your podcasts.
Do you owe $10,000 or more in credit card debt or personal loans? With credit card debt at all-time highs, Debt Relief Advocates is urgently notifying consumers of debt relief now being made available, designed to aid consumers with out-of-control credit card debt. Those who qualify and enroll for this relief program will only have to pay back a fraction of what they owe. This is not bankruptcy or a debt consolidation loan. This is a relief program that credit card companies would rather you not know about, as it ends your debt nightmare and saves you lots of money. Consumers owing at least $10,000 in credit card debt or personal loans can now take advantage of this debt relief as the cost of living skyrockets. Debt Relief Advocates has established a relief hotline for you to call to learn what debt reduction you may qualify for, so don't wait. For this free information, call the Relief Hotline at 800-505-9257. 800-505-9257. 800-505-9257.
It's the Medicare Advantage Annual Enrollment Period, and Humana knows not everyone has the same needs when picking a Medicare Advantage plan.
Now that I'm retired, I want to enjoy the life I've worked hard to build. So I want a plan that covers me when I'm traveling the country.
Humana has a plan for that.
As a veteran, I want a plan that fills in the gaps my VA coverage doesn't provide, like dental care.
Humana has a plan for that.
I feel good about my health. I just want care and coverage with predictable costs. No surprises.
Humana has a plan for that. With a Humana Medicare Advantage plan, you get coverage and benefits that focus on what matters most to you. Learn more at gethumana.com. Humana, a more human way to healthcare. Humana is a Medicare Advantage HMO and PPO organization with a Medicare contract. Enrollment in any Humana plan depends on contract renewal.
Is your home ready for the holidays? Beat the holiday rush and call our cleaning heroes at Zero Res. 3 rooms of carpet clean starting at just $139 and take $50 off your air duct cleaning. Book online anytime at ZeroResSTL.com.
This is Scott Bakula. Congratulations, KMOX, on an amazing 100 years. And thanks for always being a voice we could count on.
Welcome back, guys. DGS on KMOX 322. Happy Thursday. So we're just talking about my generation largely not raising their kids right, not educating them the right way, letting them have too much Slack and Chat GPT and the whole bit. Here's my question. Let's just, for the sake of argument, agree that in a 4-year education, you get maybe a year worth of knowledge. You know, there's a lot of partying and a lot of fluff and a lot of bleh. If you had 1 year to educate an 18-year-old, what are the most important things you want them to walk away from your 1-year university knowing for life?
Not a specific line of work, just general.
Just general.
Yeah. Personal finance, how investment world works.
Check your sources.
Yeah. What's the catch-all that I like to use on that? Critical thinking. So you understand how to tell something that's BS versus something that's real. Because so many things now, they just happen so fast because they're being thrown at you hundreds of things a day.
You know what's interesting about that? What you're both saying, especially what Janelle just said about checking your sources and critical thinking, that's what law school is.
Yeah.
In law school, they teach you how to do it, and then you're just out there doing it. It's not like in law school, other than the first year, where it's like, oh, I know what the answer to this legal question is. No, they just teach you the system of how to look it up and how to think about it, and then you're on your own.
Right.
And that sounds like kind of what you guys are saying, that in our 1-year university, we're hypothesizing, we're not going to teach you about World War I. We're going to teach you how to learn about World War I.
Right. And you have to learn the details of something so that you can avoid making the same mistakes that people came before you. So that's where critical thinking comes in, where you can look at something and because you have some base of knowledge of, hey, how did World War II happen and why did it happen and how did it escalate and how can we prevent those things from happening again? You don't know unless you know the story behind it. So, and I don't know if it fits into critical thinking, but also like I'm big on context. Understand the context of a thing, right? Like, where did it happen? What were the circumstances? Was it said seriously? Was it said kiddingly? If it said kiddingly, was it appropriate or was it not appropriate? Like, we need to be able to get into nuance as opposed to just quick emotional reactions or assuming that what you see is what it seems to be as opposed to checking it.
Yeah. Make sure the expert is the expert. Like that's they can't just say they're a doctor. Make sure they're a doctor.
Yeah.
You know, they just anybody can I could claim to be anything on TikTok and then just say here's a whole bunch of
learn how, I would tell us we should also be teaching learn how politics actually works. And I mean the mechanics, not messaging, not radio and TV shows and all that stuff. I mean like the actual how does this actually work?
I mean
from primaries to this. I know you learn it like generically in school, but I mean like how does money play into that? What can people do with their money? Do you have to put your name on it? Are there ways to donate anonymously? Well, of course there are. So like knowing all of that too, and not just picking it up on your own would be very helpful. If you understand what the system is, you can better use the system in your favor.
Speaking of younger generation, just to make you feel a little bit better about it, We've added a ton of volunteers for No One Dies Alone, and about 20 of them are WashU students. And I was just talking to Melissa last night during my vigil, who runs the whole thing. And she said, you wouldn't believe how amazing these kids are. Like, they're some of the best volunteers we have. And a couple of them are from here, but most of them are from China, Taiwan, Pakistan. And one kid, for example, who I'm going to have on the show next week, did 100 hours over this past summer and got to know every hospice patient. Like, for the most, like, I have 2 hospice patients who I can visit and such. This kid visited every single one.
Wow.
And spent 100 hours. He gets nothing out of it. Like, he doesn't even get like course credit. He's just doing it because he thinks that's the right thing to do.
If there's a core value there. I would also ask kids, let's say you have all the money in the world. Now, what is of value to you? Now, what is of value to you? Like, now that the money's there, now what are your core values? Because I don't think a lot of these kids even understand what they're voting for. I just think, like, a lot of them even admitted after this last election that they were doing it because they were trolling. They thought it would be funny.
Oh, wow. I didn't hear that part.
That it would be cool. We wanted to see what happened. And it's like, well, great. Your vote counts as much as mine does. And it's because they don't. Yeah. So like I said, just check your sources, learn how to investigate, learn how to research, spend time alone in your brain, learn how to sit down with a book and read it, that you don't have to be entertained every 20 seconds, that you're smarter than that. Your brain is capable of more than what you probably give it credit for, is what I tell most people.
Great thoughts. Let me tell you guys about Mark Cantor and Cantor Injury Law. There are a ton of attorneys who I could represent, but as you can tell from my sort of venomous tongue when I do this live endorsement, I am disgusted by most of the attorneys out there, at least the ones who you know from advertising. Even though this is an advertisement for an attorney, I get it, not lost on me, but there's a big difference between me telling you why Mark Cantor is a good choice as opposed to using a bunch of slop AI or talking about your family or you're the biggest, what the hell ever. Everyone's too smart for that. If you are injured, you are facing a $1 billion insurance company. I don't care whether you fall at the grocery store or walking down the sidewalk and you sue the city, or someone hits you in their car, a medical malpractice. You're up against some very, very smart attorneys with basically an open checkbook to spend whatever they need to shut you down. Mark Cantor is a true trial attorney. He's very serious. He understands the law. He understands what a case is worth. Any money that has to be put up, he's going to put it up, and he's only going to get that back if he wins for you. You never pay a dime, and don't let anyone brag about that. That's the way it is with personal injury lawyers, all of them. That's not a badge of honor. That's just the way it works. 314-628-9999, CantorInjuryLaw.com. The choice of a lawyer is an important decision and should not be based solely upon advertisements.
The voice of St. Louis is turning 100.
KMOX Radio in St. Louis.
Join us as we celebrate all the legendary voices.
This is KMOX.
This is KMOX. KMOX, the voice of St. Louis.
Groundbreaking programming.
A new concept at your service.
And unforgettable moments that define this century.
His name is Charles A. Linden. Ahead, 3,600 miles to Paris.
Through every headline, every heartbreak, every heartbeat. KMOX, the voice of St. Louis.
This is Congressman Bob Onder. In September, House Republicans passed a bill to keep the government open by extending funding at current levels. Now Washington liberals are holding the American people hostage. They shut down your government and are demanding Medicaid for illegal aliens and funding for woke projects, which would cost taxpayers $1.5 trillion. Now federal workers are missing paychecks. That's unacceptable. Throughout the shutdown, our offices will remain open to help you, our constituents. Go to onder.house.gov to find the office closest to you.
Paid for by official funds authorized by the House of Representatives.
Traffic from the MichaelsFlooringOutlet.com Traffic Center.
Well, we got issues getting into Illinois once again this afternoon. We have a couple of problems downtown. One of them is the road work that started this morning eastbound 64 at the Illinois end of the Poplar Street Bridge. The left lanes are closed through Barack Obama Avenue. It's over the next several days. It runs through the weekend. So eastbound 64 is jammed back at Union Station. Eastbound 44 is slow at Park. If you're going to take eastbound 70, just be advised we have a crash at the Illinois end of the Mutual Veterans Bridge. It looks like it's blocking the left lane, so traffic's jammed solid across the bridge right now on that route as well. Northbound 170, Scudder to Airport Road's a little busy. Eastbound 70, they're clearing a stall there. It's in the right lane on the Blanchette Bridge. Just a short backup at 5th Street. Westbound 70, TR Hughes through K and past 61, slow. Westbound 64, Kings Highway headed out to McCausland is busy. Lindbergh to 270, a little slow at Topgolf. 94 midway out to Winghaven and approaching Prospect. South 270 from 364 all the way through Manchester is busy. Tesson Ferry at Mattis, there's a crash. There's a crash, Tesson Ferry near Butler Hill from earlier, and it's also backed up coming up to Schuessler. Southbound 55, south of Arsenal through Bates is busy. I'm Roger Brand at the Michael's Flooring Outlet.com Traffic Center.
You've got your whole life ahead of you, so choose a Medicare plan you can count on. And that's what you get with a Medicare Advantage plan from United Healthcare. With more than 45 years' experience serving its members, United Healthcare has plans with low monthly premiums that fit your life today and as your needs change tomorrow. The Medicare annual enrollment period ends December 7th, so go to uhc.com/Medicare today. United Healthcare Medicare plans. It's Medicare coverage Missouri can count on.
SNL Coin. We buy gold and silver coins, silver and gold jewelry. Also buying gold-filled and silver plates. Before you sell, call SNL. 314-544-3600. 314-544-3600. SNL Coin.
This report is sponsored by Overhead Door Company of St. Louis.
Attention veterans and active military. Overhead Door Company of St. Louis is giving veterans and active military 10% off all month. That's 10% off all doors, openers, and any service or repair. Schedule online at overheaddoorsstlouis.com.
I'm John Morgan of Morgan & Morgan. A question I get all the time is, how did we become the largest injury firm in the world? We have over 1,000 lawyers in all 50 states and close to 6,000 coworkers. Our call center is on duty 24/7. You can reach us at any time at forthepeople.com. But the real reason is we won a lot. When you visit our website, go to our verdicts and settlements. There you will see what our clients were offered and what they were awarded at trial. All those verdicts help us resolve many cases fairly and early. You see, nothing beats reputation. The insurance industry knows who we are. We even have insurance adjusters call us for representation because they know too. We've made it easy. On your mobile device or computer, go to forthepeople.com and we will get busy. It's that easy. Call today. Morgan & Morgan, for the people.
Injured? Dial pound law or visit forthepeople.com for an office near you.
This is Justin Brown with Krenz Financial Group. For over 6 decades, we've helped St. Louis families and businesses plan with purpose and live with confidence. Is your financial advisor proactive or reactive? If your strategy or service feels stagnant or misaligned, it may be time for a change. Our defined, proactive approach to investments and communication keeps you informed and prepared for what's ahead. Let's talk about what makes us different and how a more engaged advisor can help you reach your goals. Your goals, our mission. Start today at kfgadvisors.com.
Securities offered through Raymond James Financial Services. Member FINRA/SIPC. Prince Financial Group is not a broker-dealer.
Fridays mean football. From a zoo to the NFL, we've got your weekend covered.
R3, ready?
It's Friday football on KMOX.
.335 DGS on KMOX. From the Saliga Heating and Cooling Weather Desk, Dave Murray joins us. Hello, Dave.
Hello there.
That's fun texting last night with the whole group.
Yeah.
Show it to Murray. Well, I should have said that with some context, huh?
I think it's fine like that.
Dave found the moon.
I know. It's amazing. It was absolutely amazing. And what's funny is that I had just been telling Janice the story about you having trouble finding the moon.
Yeah.
And the name of the moon in November. And then within 30 seconds, I start to get these texts. This is really weird. This is really bizarre.
That's funny. What does Janice think of us? Like, just knowing us through you?
I don't want to say.
I mean, she listens to the show from time to time, so she knows you guys.
That's cool.
And
Tell her we're sorry.
I know what she says. She said, you have such a good time on that show, and you are so happy when you're done with the show that makes her happy.
That's nice.
That's so sweet.
Yeah. That's really sweet.
There you go.
Why are you so happy when it's done?
Dave walks out. He's like, "Oh my God, got that off my back."
Spikes those headphones on the floor every day.
On with my life.
Come on, Rain.
Come on, Rain. We're going for a
Just
walk.
23 and a half more hours.
That's enough of those idiots.
Leave it to Glover to throw the gauntlet there.
So we're going to be really up and down the next few days.
Yep. Yeah, up and down. And really, it's just not the next few days, probably through next week. 71 tomorrow. It's going to be quite mild for this time of year. Good 10 plus degrees above average. It will be windy from the south, partly sunny skies. 45 Friday night. Saturday, the Arctic cold front. I'm going to call it an Arctic cold front. It's not. Well, it's coming from the Arctic, but it's the first of the fronts coming from, tapping the Arctic region. Partly sunny on Saturday, a couple of spot showers. Very limited moisture to work with. It's windy. 65 on Saturday. Still sounds pretty good, but temperatures will be dropping slowly as we go through the afternoon. Saturday night, lots of clouds around, a couple of snow flurries, especially late at night. 35 degrees. Sunday, sunny. I was talking yesterday that I may have been too warm at 46 degrees for the high on Sunday. Going 42 for the high now on Sunday. Widespread hard freeze Sunday night into Monday morning. 21 to 26 degrees for the overnight low, depending, 26 for the city. You get away from the city closer to that 21. Monday will be a chilly day, another hard freeze Monday night. And then Tuesday, after a cold start, we're back up to like 64 degrees on Tuesday and well into the 60s on Wednesday. So it does not last very long. This is not a lock-in cold. This is just a quick little hit.
Dave, do most meteorologists from your generation of meteorologists, did they, like you, hate the bomb cyclone and the polar vortex?
Yes.
All marketing stuff? Was it all just sort of clever marketing?
Yeah, I mean, you can find some truth. I mean, the bomb cyclone is bombogenesis. That's the word for it. So, why don't you just tell people what it is instead of trying to make up a name? And the supermoon thing just drives me nuts.
It's just a regular moon.
Janice knows that now. I said, how many supermoons? You have 3 or 4 supermoons a year. And no, only one can be a supermoon.
Yeah.
And Janice, last night, she's looking out the window at the moon. Moon's gorgeous last night. And she goes, oh, look, it's the supermoon.
Oh, no.
It looks pretty super to me.
And Dave just starts pulling on his hair. He's like, not you too.
No, she clearly did that on purpose.
Oh, okay.
As we like to say, being a bit sarcastic.
Poking the bear.
How did you and Janice meet?
We met at the station. We worked together for a number of years.
Remember? And then they had their night at like the Cowboy Bar. What was going on?
The Cowboy Bar.
They were both sharing a hot tub with Will Ferrell.
Rach knows a lot about this romance.
I pay attention when Dave Murray tells his life stories.
This just came across as one of those TikToks. Have you ever seen those where it's a wife grilling her husband or boyfriend like, oh, your friend just got engaged. Where'd they get engaged? I don't know. When are they getting married? I don't know. I didn't ask. It just kind of feels like all the dudes are like, oh, really? Never heard this before.
Yeah, you could probably ask me tomorrow how Dave and Janice met. I'd be like, I don't know.
I don't really care. But we just celebrated 44 years.
Nice.
Congrats.
Yeah.
That's something else. That's real. That's something else in today's day and age.
Yeah.
Headlines, Rach.
Brought to you by Schnucks. Reward yourself daily with the Schnucks Rewards app. 7 New York City firefighters have been hurt after an explosion during a car fire in the Bronx. The firefighters were surrounded by a wall of fire, with 5 of them sustaining burns to the hands and face.
Damn.
So there were some very serious injuries, but despite this, the firefighters were more concerned about their colleagues and their families. The fire was not brought under control until over an hour later.
Wow.
Man, firefighters don't get enough credit.
No.
They're just
I'm thinking
very
some
overlooked.
electric cars were involved there. Those batteries.
Oh.
They're fierce. Those are fierce fires.
Can't believe this is the first time we're bringing this up today on the air anyway. Nancy Pelosi will not seek re-election, ending her decades-long career in the House of Representatives. She said, there has been no greater honor for me than to stand on the House floor and say, I speak for the people of San Francisco.
Well, if I have my way, she'll go into modeling because I love me some Nancy Pelosi.
I know you do, Dave.
I just think she's hot.
So how did you meet?
When did you get engaged?
According to a new survey, 1 in 3 dating app users are swiping for jobs, not for love. According to the report, 34% of dating app users say they've used platforms for job or career purposes in the past year, and nearly 1 in 10 say it was their primary motivation.
How's that work?
That is such a good question. I don't know. Like, I don't know if you get someone to match with you and then you go like, I'm actually not interested, but I did see you worked at Square and I want to work at, like, how does that work?
Jeez.
Yeah, the apps, man.
A new way to disappoint people.
A teen tourist allegedly vandalized art and tore tapestries at the Met Museum. What is going on at these museums? This is a teenage tourist from Texas visiting New York City. He's accused of splashing water on 2 centuries-old paintings at the Metropolitan Museum of Arts. They also allegedly ripped 2 tapestries off the wall before being detained. The motivation behind the vandalism remains unclear, but the damage is repairable. It's only going to cost about $1,000 per artwork, but still, don't do stuff like that. I'm
Make
so
them pay
tired
for
of
it.
people.
Yes.
See, I think it
ruining
should be
art.
more than that. If there's something wrong with a person, like, okay, maybe watch them a little closer when they're around antiquities. But if there's not something diagnosably wrong, I think people should go to jail.
Yeah.
Not for a long time, but come on.
And even when you're not malicious, even when you're just dumb, like remember I think it's a Swarovski
chair.
Crystal chair, and that person just sat
Fat
in it.
ass
They're
sat on
like,
it.
they're like,
away.
oh no, it broke. It's like, yeah, bro, it broke. You're not supposed to sit on the art. Are you stupid? Okay.
Answer, yes.
One more story. One more story for you guys. There's a new viral cup from Starbucks. It was just released this morning. It's the Barista Cup. So it's basically a glass cup with a lid and a straw. It's shaped like a bear. I've seen it on social media. Admittedly, it is extremely cute. But as soon as I found out it was $29.95, I was like, yeah, never mind. I don't need this.
I bet you can't touch it for $29.95 anymore.
Well, that's the thing. I'm pretty sure people were lining up for it this morning. Some of these are already being resold for over $200 online. I'm assuming that price is going to raise over the next couple days. Starbucks has also released a line of Hello Kitty merchandise. So I'm sure that's going to be going crazy too.
At least I don't have that. Like, I buy a lot of stupid crap, but at least like I'm not the whatever the it item is.
You don't want to go stand in line.
No,
Yeah.
No.
You need a Hello Kitty beanie.
Hey, I'm not too proud. Thank you, Dave.
All righty.
Traffic from the MichaelsFlooringOutlet.com Traffic Center.
Well, we got issues coming through downtown, obviously. This traffic reports the service of Moolah Shriner Center heading into Illinois. Those left lanes are closed eastbound at the only end of the Poplar Street Bridge, so 64 is jammed at Jefferson, 44 is slow at the 55 merge point. It's worse, though, for 70 drivers, I think, actually, because we have that crash eastbound at the Illinois end of the Mutual Veterans Bridge, left lane block. Traffic's a solid jam back to almost grand on eastbound 70 coming through downtown. So tough getting into Illinois right now. If you're on westbound Highway 70 and eastbound 70 for that matter, a little slow right around Jennings Station. There's heavy traffic both ways between 270 and the Blanchette. We had an eastbound stall earlier. They cleared it. TR Hughes to K is busy after that on westbound 70. Westbound 64 bunches up periodically. Kings Highway to McCausland, it's slow. Clayton Worcester at 270. A couple of slowdowns west of Clarkson to the Boone Bridge. 94 most of the way to Winghaven and Lake St. Louis Boulevard to 70. South 270 jam south of 364 Olive. Both ways between Olive and 64 heavy. Southbound remains slow down to Doherty Ferry. It's a little busy at Gravois and Tesson Ferry after that. Southbound 55 Arsenal to Bates. And then right around Highway Z, you've got some slow traffic. I'm Roger Brand at the MichaelsFlooringOutlet.com Traffic Center.
Sponsored by the Moolah Shrine Center Festival of Trees.
Hello, everyone. I want to invite you to the Moolah Festival of Trees. Come see over 40 of the best decorated trees you'll ever see. Adult tickets are only $2 and kids under 12 are free. November 22nd through the 29th at the Moolah Shrine Center.
Now that we're getting older, we've been putting more thought into maintaining our health.
We knew the water we drink every day could be filled with contaminants. So
we called Leaf Home Water Solutions.
They came to our home and did a free water test and gave us the analysis right away.
We were shocked at what we saw.
They found heavy metals like iron and copper.
Our own tap water was putting our health at risk, but Leaf Home Water Solutions made it easy to get safer water from every tap and hose. A whole home solution.
They have more than 250 product combinations and designed a system that fits our needs and budget. The installation took less than a day.
With Leaf Home Water Solutions, our water is safer and healthier. When we drink, when we cook, when we shower, even when we garden.
We feel better about our health.
Thanks to Leaf Home Water Solutions.
Schedule your free home water test today at leafhome.com/free and save 15% on all home water treatment systems. That's leafhome.com/free for your free home water test and 15% off. leafhome.com/free.
Red Kingdom is back at FanDuel Sports Network Live in Ballpark Village. See every game on the largest screen in town. Don't forget about the $25 buckets, $5 cocktails, and the best tailgate food around. Grab your friends along with KMOX and huddle up for the games at the best watch party in town. If you can't make it, but don't want to miss it down, listen to the Chiefs on KMOX or KMOX on the Odyssey app. For more info, KMOX.com/events.
Tell you guys about Susan L. Ward, talk about her pretty much every day. She's not going to be significant to you unless you or someone in your life is going through a divorce or thinking about going through a divorce. And so let's just say that you're in the latter group, that you are thinking about it, but you haven't really told a lot of people yet. The very best thing you can do is talk to a really good divorce attorney who practices specifically in that jurisdiction. Now, the good thing about Susan L. Ward is she has multiple satellite offices. So she spends a lot of time in St. Louis County, but she's also in Jefferson County and St. Charles County and Warren County. And she's just a larger than life figure that everyone knows. Every judge knows her. I am quite positive that every judge respects her, and that's a big deal. You go into court with someone who the judge is going to have a benefit of the doubt for because they know her ethics, they know her intelligence, they know that she probably knows the law as well or better than they do. She's going to get not breaks like as in, but kind of like, tie goes to the runner kind of thing. So talk to Susan. She'll answer all of your questions in detail. Then you'll have a much better basis on which to decide which way to move forward. 314-783-9400, stlfamilylaw.com.
Want to build income without a second job? Learn how real estate investing can help you create extra income one step at a time with Lifestyles Unlimited. Text radio to 88007. That's RADIO to 88007. Presented by Lifestyles Unlimited.
Hey, I'm Mike Slater. My dad passed away at the age of 63. It's out of nowhere. Had a stroke. Super hard, obviously, for the whole family, but my dad had life insurance. This is why I have life insurance for my family, for my wife and 4 kids. And the best place to get life insurance is ethos.com because you can do it in 10 minutes. And there's no medical exam and no blood test, just a few health questions. Get life insurance in 10 minutes so your family is protected. Ethos, ETHOS, ethos.com/life.
I'm Ed Evans, CEO of Consumer Cellular. Ever wonder why Big Wireless wants you on an unlimited plan? They probably want you to cover the cost of those 20-somethings using all that data every month. But most people 50 and up like me only use 12 gigs or less. Don't get bamboozled by Big Wireless. Switch to Consumer Cellular. Our plans start at just $20, and we use the same towers as the big guys. Join the millions who choose something better, because if you're not using all that data, you're probably getting used.
Call 1-888-FREEDOM, visit consumercellular.com/facts or a store near you. Plans include $5 credit for auto pay and e-billing. See site for additional facts.
This song still stirs emotions in me, Wheels. 6th grade, inside recess, this song comes on. I'm completely head over heels in love with Nancy Noel. And I knew she liked this song. The words are in my mouth. I really like this song. And some other dumbass kid goes, man, I love this song. And Nancy's like, I do too. And I'm like, oh, for the love.
Yeah, like it's
one of the first times I was foiled in love.
Yeah.
The first of many.
Happens.
Can I just say, I love the legend of Nancy Noel on this show. It's like we have our own Winnie from the Wonder Years. You know, like
she was something else.
That must be cool for her if she ever tunes in. She's like, oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I was that girl.
Yep. She came to see me when I did my show at the South Roxana Elementary kickball court when the whole cast of Mystery Science Theater showed up for me, and Nancy Noel and Mrs. Bonhoven, my 3rd grade teacher I had a huge crush on who pinched my butt.
Oh.
Not
not in 3rd grade, but as an adult. Yeah.
Right. Don't want to speak ill of Carol.
Don't want to cast any aspersions.
No, she was the best. Let's give away a $50 gift card to Clementine's, courtesy of my pal Tamara. They have all of their holiday flavors, so you can pick anything you want. You can't beat the salted cracked caramel. You can't beat the gooey butter cake. Maybe try some of their boozy selections. Caller number 5, 314-436-7900, 800-925-1120 for a $50 gift card to Clementine's. It'd be a nice little gift to pass on to someone else as well. Shoot, we don't have enough time to do this justice.
What is it?
I was going to have Wheels describe the process, which we're all familiar with, of showing our ID when we get gas or
we go to the grocery
purchase
store.
a banana.
There's nothing that I can't that drives me crazier than people that are in elected office who don't know how things work. Yeah, I mean, this time it's the president. He's like, you got to show ID when you buy groceries. Like, no, you don't. Not unless you're writing a check.
What?
Even if you're writing a check, I'm not sure you
Really?
have to.
I don't think they need your driver license if you're doing a check. But nobody does a check. It's not 1974.
Yeah.
You know, you just put in your card and you like. There are so many people in those spots, which is also, by the way, why I don't like wealthy people in those positions in Congress and Senate, whatever. Because if you're wealthy, you probably have never done your own grocery shopping. You've probably. When is the last time do you think he's ever been in a grocery store?
Been in one, yes. Actually had a cart and got a cartload of groceries, no.
Yeah, I mean, like, who thinks you got to show ID to buy food or gas? Again, unless you're writing a check, nobody's checking your ID. Because, see, like, I get it in the old days, you know, credit card, they should look at your driver's license to make sure you're using your credit card, right? But they're all debit cards now. They're all beep, 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 four-digit code. No worries.
Should there be a little more ID?
Not to buy food or gas, no.
Like, you just go in with any card, you tap it, if it goes through, you're cool.
They don't check it on any of the self-checkouts or anything like that. They never have. But you have to put in, like, your area code or not your area
PIN
code,
number.
your zip code or whatever, or a PIN number, depending on the card you're using.
If you or anyone you care about is facing a family legal matter, call Cordell & Cordell today at 1-855-GET-LEGAL.
There's a lot on the line in divorce. This is Joe Cordell of Cordell & Cordell, the largest family law firm in the country, with over 35 years of helping clients navigate divorce. But being big doesn't mean less personal or less local. Our attorneys live and work in your community, and as neighbors, they understand the challenges your families face. Divorce touches all areas of your